Good. So this is where we stayed last time. Mr. Solarius, while I fix your frame, could you maybe recap what happened last time?
Yes, I do need some space, but last time, it's been a while, but I remember fondly how we started off in a small tavern in this town, and we were having innocent breakfast, just doing what we always do, like just Donella Darling's things, and suddenly a very impressive person joined our room and started singing, called... I can't quite remember the name.
Du besser, the great.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one, exactly. In Germany, we call it Ohrwurm. You just can't get it out of your head.
Yes.
Anyways, she had some interesting information because she told us that she didn't ran away. She tactically retreated from a fight with a fire giant.
Obviously.
And that fire giant was heading straight to this town. So we sat down together with the head of the defense of the town. I can't quite remember, the Lord Commander or something. And we decided to build trenches just outside of the town so we can kill all of the support of the giant. I think goblins and orcs. Yeah. We did that quite effectively. We didn't take any kind of lethal damage until we met this large giant that walked straight past us. It didn't attack. It just followed some weird staff that pointed him to the center of the city center, where we are right now. And he just started digging. He completely ignored us, started digging. I think Sin tried to do a stealth attack from the air, flew around him, stole his staff, put the staff into the pond next to our location, where it is floating on the water right now. And then after I'm not quite sure who it was that attacked the giant first. Doesn't matter too much, to be honest. But it started swinging at us. And I thought, you know what? I'll just have the tanks in the front, like really smart battle strategies right here. I'll have the tanks in the front, and I'll just stand at the back and blast at him with my lasers and my thunderbolts. That didn't work out quite well because the giant apparently can move quite quickly and just slam everyone in one single strike with his big ass hammer or club. So we all took a lot of damage, and I started running away. And I'm pretty sure that's where we left off because we were 5 people. And Alaris was having some traveling sickness. She might be feeling better right now, so we'll have to check if she's doing well. And I'm pretty sure that's where we left off.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Thank you very much. 2 things I want to highlight, like the giant which they encountered was actually heavily armored. It looked like definitely not like some normal hill giant or something. It actually looked really fortified. And the second thing was at the moment when he actually thought of retreating, 2 things happened. Like from the north, you saw Otivir, like the harness maker, actually appearing. And also from the bottom, Alaris is coming from the south, where the tavern lies, onto the main square, looking for like where the sound comes from and what's currently happening. So on the map, let me quickly get you into the screen here. Alaris, there you are. Hey there. So you would probably be somewhere here, and as you go around the corner, you see there's like crazy big fire giant with this very special hammer. Like he has like in his one hand, there's this hammer which for 10 seconds, like 10 seconds before of this moment, it was inhabited with like this molten fluid, but when he slammed the hammer down, like all this fire just went into the earth and erupted like where your friends stand, and like they took some heavy damage from it. Now the hammer is kind of static again and looks like a very nice ornamented hammer, but like the fire seems to be gone from it. And Otivir is coming from the north, and it's like, oh my god, like a giant is here, and this is where we currently are. So I think we're still in a battle situation, so just for the notes, maybe we can start the session by just rolling initiative, and then we'll see where we take it from there.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. That's
I'm off to a
amazing.
good start.
That's a really good start.
I mean, you're still like maybe it's like this is the rest of your sickness.
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
7.
7.
5.
Those are not great rolls.
18.
Mine is pretty
There
good.
you go.
My D&D Beyond is just giving me a hard time. A second.
I rolled an 11.
I think I've got 25.
25. That's a good roll. That's pretty decent. Okay.
Spicy.
So yeah, as they come around the corner, like after Octavia, you also see a very fine dressed nobleman. Sin knows his face. Like all the rest of you have seen it before as well. Sin, what are you going to do now?
Does it look like all my friends are running already?
I think so far no one is really running because like they just got hit by the big fire attack and then they kind of like took some steps back. And I think it's currently about like discussing what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
What you see though is Alaris going around the corner from himself.
Well, I try to shout down to Alaris, get away from the giant! You gotta get out of here! And I guess I try to distract the giant and pull him away from my friends,
Okay.
but I'm still hovering in the air
Yes.
above the pond. That was the direction I wanted to head in.
You are currently over the pond, as I see on this picture here.
So I would hope that my friends run not towards me, but towards the other direction. So hopefully the giant tries to come to the pond and either get stuck or I can fly away, and then everyone's safe. So that's why I'm losing arrows from there at the giant.
Okay, so you're standing here, you losing arrows.
Flying.
Yeah, you're flying there. Like, this is probably around, I would say, 60, 70 for sure.
Alright, well, let me see if I can shoot that
I would
far.
say 60, yeah. He's pretty big though, so.
Second. Actions. My
sure
short bow
we
says it's got a range of 80.
Yeah,
so I should...
you'll be able to
barely-
just attack normally.
I think we can beat this giant.
Not if I start off like this in 11. Does that hit?
No. Doesn't.
Well, then I just...
So what's happening
Maybe
is like
not.
when you shoot the arrow, you see it just like be deflected from his plate armor.
Yeah, I just don't want to anger the giant any more than necessary. That's
Anger.
why. Yeah.
Okay. Hilarious. What are you doing?
Do I have a clear view on him right now?
Yeah, you have. He's pretty big as well. Like even if he's like in cover, like he would not be in cover.
So I'm not. I'd say I'm like 30 feet away, roughly.
I would say you're probably around like 60, 50-ish away.
Can I move as close as I need to be, like for 30 feet range?
Yeah, sure.
But like a bit on the side, so I'm not his main focus. That's
Yeah,
where I
go
would like.
next to the fence, I guess, here.
Yeah, somewhere like that. And then I'm gonna cast level 3 Witch Bolt on the
Oh,
giant.
nice. Okay. Go ahead.
It's a ranged spell attack, right?
Yes, I think so. I'm not even sure if it's an attack in a second.
Yeah, it is just a d20 plus 6. Okay.
Don't
Which
forget
bolt?
Tides of Chaos.
Yeah, that's true.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, good.
And then you roll your charisma thing.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this roll is good. 22.
It's so boring with you. You can roll damage as well, because you actually hit with the witch bolt, so roll damage.
Okay.
So far you've dealt 25 damage to the giant, by the way.
No.
Just a sec.
Okay.
Just Solaris or in total?
In total.
3d20. Oh my god, that's bad.
Can you modify your damage rolls with your chaos thing as well?
I don't think so. I can. Wait. No, it's only on attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Well then, give me the damage.
So it's just 3d12.
Mhm.
I guess. That is 8.
Okay.
We might be here for some time.
So as like the Palpatine bolts of like lightning like emerge from your fingers, the giant actually scrawls as it just hits the armor and like the electricity just moves over his whole body, and he's turning to you like to the left side, looking at you.
It's lightning damage, right?
Yes, it's lightning damage.
Yeah. Cool.
And with that, it's the giant's turn.
Oh no!
So, as the giant looks around and what you can,
No one die. Not allowed.
what you see.
1 second.
Sorry, yeah, do you want to do something?
I would like to take a potion of healing.
Yes. Okay. Use a bonus action to get your potion of healing. The giant, however, is currently looking what's going on. Like he looks around, he sees like you 4 people around you. He sees the little tiefling floating in the air.
Your stream
Stream is
died.
down.
Your
Your stream's down.
My stream is down.
No! What?
Oh, now it's up. Oh, now it's down.
Right.
I've had a really bad connection this entire time. I don't want to say anything, try to fix it on my end.
That's down.
I thought it was
I'm not
my issue too, but it's down.
Wait, give me a second. Maybe I can fix this on my end somehow. Is it a process thing maybe again?
The thing is, I can hear you perfectly. Like your
Yeah.
quality hasn't dropped.
The problem is probably because we're now like more people in voice as well.
Yeah, everyone.
I'm sorry.
Stream has corona.
I think the broadband is just overused.
Yeah, it should be
with
on.
everyone staying at home
Yeah, probably actually.
watching
Corona's
Netflix.
fault.
So I think we
Okay.
should be back on now, right?
Yay.
Yeah,
Looks
I think
good.
So our theory currently is that everyone is streaming at home because no one is able to go outside. So you know it's working. Anyway, it seems like we're on. Like it could maybe this happens again. We don't know. Anyway, glad to be back. What I was saying is the giant, seeing all of you in front of him, the little tiefling floating in the air, this dragonborn lady coming from south, like he sees like 5 people emerging from the north, and this is getting a lot for a giant. So he's like actually not going for Solaris in this case. Instead, he's moving back to the square and he's pulling something out of his pockets right now. And this is what he does. This is what he does right now. Nehemiah, what are you doing?
I really wanted to look at what he was trying to dig up. Now I can't. I'm on the roof of that house at the moment,
Yes,
right?
you are.
So can I fly 30 meters up
Yes, you can.
to get a better view on what he's trying to find?
So he's not digging right now. He's just grabbing something from his
Out of his
body,
pocket.
from his bags. But what you see so far, like he has made a little hole right now, but there's nothing there yet. It's just like a hole in the ground right now. If that helps you.
I shout down to everyone, "Where's the staff gone?"
Well,
And when no one replies, I guess I fly.
I think someone will reply.
if I have the chance, if I can hear her from all the
I
way
mean, like
where
this
I
is
am.
combat turn. Like it's always 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So if someone shouts something, it's probably like on your turn, where I can reply.
Okay.
I'll fly another 30 meters up
Okay.
to have a better view on things, or at least that's the theory.
Okay.
Stop shooting.
So
the
what you
idiot.
see from like the up top is that the orcs who have like the remaining orcs, so to say, from the north, they are now scattering back to the northeast where they've come from. It seems like the group in the north hasn't dealt with all of them, but they also don't really want to join in the fight.
Okay.
Boo.
Okay.
The next one is Duvessa. What are you going to do?
I would like to use divine sense to detect good and evil and to see if anything in my radius can detect the presence of something that has been consecrated or desecrated. Please.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay,
What?
that's nice. Let's see.
Paladin doing Paladin's thing.
Scusi?
What you are sensing is nothing inherently good and nothing inherently evil, but there is, like, where the giant's standing, like, probably like in the ground, there is actually something that has some evil touch to it.
Okay. Can I do something else, or is that the end of my
No,
turn?
you can do something else. This was just like your sensing. You can just normal
Okay.
actions. You paladin, you do this like.
Yo. In that case, can I imbue my weapon using sacred weapon?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay. How do I do that?
You cast it while I figure out like the stream thing here. I think you can just do it. Like there's not even a check.
All right. Cool. I would like to imbue my sword with positive
Okay.
energy
You do that.
and make it considered magical. And then if I can also in the same turn attack with it, then I guess
Okay.
I'll do that.
Give me a second. I'll quickly restart the stream.
Yeah, because I can't watch it.
You just need to help me real quick. I go to
That
end
was
stream
problems.
now. Then there is probably settings somewhere. Okay, I found it. Then we have video. Nee,
What?
Output.
Oh no, his connection is dropping now.
Well, my connection is dropping.
Dun,
And he's
dun.
gone.
What? I'm gone?
Oh dear.
No, you're back.
Wait, this is. I hate it. I hate it really. How do I do this quality thing?
I think if you're not, this was a long time ago that this was a topic for me. I think if you're not partner, you can't choose
Yeah.
on what bandwidth you're streaming.
Yeah.
So it's what
Yeah.
Twitch decides, and I find it very
So-
confusing that it says 1080 only.
1080 only because Cricket is streaming through OBS on 1080 at max.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you can have to change the settings in OBS, I think.
In OBS,
That's what
yeah.
I'm kind of looking for.
Are you doing OBS or
Yes, Streamlabs OBS.
Streamlabs?
Huh.
That you find, I'll tell you in a second. I need to start it up. Because I had to change it.
I'm at
A while
video. There's a resolution which I can't choose. Output mode. GPU bitrate. I can't even change the bitrate right now.
Because are you still streaming? Or was it
No,
off?
not- Oh, it's because I'm recording. Okay, so resolution.
Aggressive typing noises.
Yeah.
You modeled a donut.
I just want to say like this conversation is interesting.
I did, yeah.
Nice.
That's cool. With
Okay.
sprinkles.
Oh!
Are we back?
And then.
Yay!
Did
Yeah,
it do
looks
it?
good.
Ta-da!
Yay!
Corona is killing streams now. Okay, good. So what
I
happened
had
is... Yeah?
imbued my weapon and now I'm...
Yes. So Duvessa imbued her weapon with sacred energy. What you see right now is as Duvessa is holding her blade in the air, it suddenly starts glowing. It emits like light right now. And with that, Duvessa does what?
I guess I'm gonna point it at the giant and then move towards it as though I'm going
And
to
with
attack.
a with a war cry on her head, Duvessa is charging towards the giant. That giant is far away, so she actually needs still a turn. Elorin, what are you doing? You're around 70 feet probably, 70, 80 even feet away.
Okay. Got it. Well, I mean, Ellerin took a pretty big hit from the giant just before we ended the stream last time. I don't think he wants to like attack because he's scared. It's like powerful, so I would. Yeah. I don't see, at least for me, what he can do other than just take a little bit of distance, probably go a little bit behind like a house or something, take cover, kind of peek, see what's going on. And I would like to take a health potion as well.
Yes, you do that. Okay, cool. With that, we are at Elaris, I think.
Well, since I just got there, right?
Yes, you just went around the corner. You're now looking in the face of a big giant.
Okay, and I'm so confused as to what is happening because I have been out for a day or a few. I'm not sure. Okay. And do I see the others?
Well, you see some of the others. You see Sin floating in the air. You see Nemaya flying high up in the air. You see a paladin, which you've never seen before, charging with a glowing sword at the giant. You see Solarius with his lightning bolts currently like holding at the dragon, at the giant. And Ellerin is nowhere to be seen.
Okay. I shout out if we need to attack this thing or flee, because I have no idea what to do.
Someone dropped.
Ryan dropped.
Ryan dropped. There he is. Okay.
Sorry for that.
Okay, so you shout that. With that, it's Sin's turn again. What happens in the meantime is the people from the north are now moving to the back of the giant, like let's say on the northwest, so to say. So they're not joining with you on the crossings to the right. They're actually joining where the keep is, next to the field, so to say.
You can hear me now, right?
They are currently gathering up. They are not unsure what to do. There is the Lord Protector of the city who's looking at the giant and is currently holding her arm back to the people, and they're currently looking for what's going on. Sin.
Well, I'm thinking if the inhabitants of the city start helping us in this fight, I don't mind if they die. So that would enable us to potentially kill the giant after all. First of all, though, I shout, the mayor, the staff is over here, as I look another note at the giant, because I remember that she was looking for it. Can I attack the giant from there again?
Sure, but it's now around 90 feet away, I guess.
Because he's walking away.
100, maybe even.
Wait, because the giant is turning away?
Well, he actually moved.
Yeah.
He moved into this center of this place.
Well, I want to stay in maximum range.
Okay.
So just that I can still hit him.
So you're going like over onto the roof here, and from there you
Yeah,
can start shooting.
Does it do me any good if I hover down onto the roof and
Yes,
have
because you get half
firm
cover.
ground? Okay, then I'll do that. 13.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. Again, like the bolt just is deflected by the plate.
Can I No, okay.
Sidarius, it's your turn.
Yeah, what I wanted to ask is if so with my which
Yes.
bolt, it says that the spell ends if the target is ever outside the spell's range. So is it possible for me to just move with him so I stay in range, or is it like I can't move while I actually cast the spell?
I would say you can actually do that. Like if you react when the giant reacts, so if you moved forward, you need to have moved forward as well now.
Yeah, exactly,
Next
because
time-
he's not like running.
No, the next time you cast a spell, we actually define it before, like you're saying like I'm going to move with the target or not.
Okay. So yeah, I'll move with him if he's like slowly walking to the center, and then I'll just do my one tick of damage.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, you kind of run while he's walking, but you move with him, and you're just concentrating on the spell while running, keeping up the lightning.
And I do 9 points of damage.
It's better than your last one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the giant still, like the bolts of lightning still move around the giant. And with that, it's the giant turn. The giant now finally has found what he was looking for, and he grabs a big bottle with some. It's the Wesser probably is the one who can see it best. For the others, you're probably too far away, or the giant's body actually occupies it. But the Wesser, what you see is he has this bottle with this liquid in it. It's like very red, and it looks like living flame. And I mean, Silarius and Nemaya and Sin, it's like you probably see it as well. Erin, what you can't really see it, but as soon as he uncorks the bottle, you feel this overwhelming elemental energy. Like this is no normal fire. You feel like this is like some primordial. This is like the core essence of fire. You have never felt something like this before. And like if you could absorb just a tiny bit of that essence, you would probably like your powers would probably unfold like a 3,000, not 3,000 fold, but like by a lot, like, you know, double, quadruple for sure.
That's not good.
And he uncorks it, and immediately after uncorks it, like the fiery essence just shoots up in the sky. With that, it's Nemaya's turn.
Having been told where the staff is, I will fly towards it.
Okay.
As if it takes 2 movements, then I'll use 2 movements.
So I think you can actually dash there, and then you land next to the pond, and you grab the staff.
Is that all I can do?
I mean, you can still examine the staff and stuff, but you probably won't be able to, you know, take it somewhere.
I don't want to take it anywhere. I want to summon all of my strength and break it over my knee.
Oh, you can do that. Like, are you raging, or?
If I need to, I will.
Do you want to? Like, you get advantage in strength checks if you do.
I'd probably try without doing so first.
Then do a strength check. Let's see.
And just pure strength.
That's strength.
Seven.
Actually, it's sturdier than you expected, and you're trying to, and it bends a bit. It's not like it's sturdy. It's actually a bit flexible, and it holds. For now. With that, it's the Vessel's turn. You are still charging a giant, and you arrive at his feet.
Right, and he is currently holding a bottle of primordial flame that is shooting into the sky.
No, the primordial flame is up in the sky. The bottle is kind of empty.
Okay. So the flame is above us, or it's still coming out of the bottle?
It's kind of shot in the sky, and you haven't seen it ever since.
Oh. Okay. Can I just attack him?
Yeah, sure.
I would like to do that, and I would like to use the Divine Smite at the same time.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So how do I do that?
So I think you need to roll an attack first. Let me quickly check your stuff. Where is your Divine Smite? It's a feat, I think.
It's an action. It says, when you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant
Then you
damage.
just need to hit for now. So you roll your d20, and you have +7 to hit. So d20 plus the 7 on it.
16.
Altogether already?
Yeah.
As like you hit the giant at his feet, it's deflected by his big plate boot.
No.
So you can't really get through his armor at this point. With that, it's Ellerin's turn.
I don't really know what to do, to be honest. Well, I'm fascinated by the flame thing. I'm a little bit scared. I honestly think I'm going to stay where I am. I really don't know what to do.
Alaris.
Well, since no one really answered my question, when I
Oh.
I will just go in the direction of whoever's the closest companion, which I
it's the
think
vessels.
is. No, I don't want to go in towards the giant.
Okay, then you kind of need to go around the house on the bottom, or you go around the keep to the left side to the townspeople.
I think I'll go right to around the house because I want to ask them closer, because I'm not sure if they heard me.
So you're kind of like moving to Nemaya at this point.
Yes.
Okay. Good. I mean, you can ask the question now.
All right, guys. Do we have to attack this thing or not?
You see Nemaya.
I mean, I am attacking.
Bending.
Yeah, but I also saw how it didn't really affect the giant what the Vesa did.
With that, it's Sin's turn. And Sin, what do you see for now is you see the townspeople now taking up the arms, like they are charging in on the giant from the other side as well. You see Ottavir firing a bow at this giant. Most of the arrows just get deflected as well. You see the nobleman, similar to Silarius, like shooting lightning at the giant. You see, let me quickly check who's all in on this. You see, like one of the people you haven't encountered him before. He has like a big shovel actually, and tries to hit the giant with a shovel. And then there's another like a bit of a sturdier woman, and she's trying to throw like cubes of like she forms cubes of ice in her hands and throws it at the giant as well. The only one who's currently not doing a lot is the Lord Protector, who's standing behind and currently looks up in the sky. And as you look up into the sky, what you see is that the sky is darkening and it's turning red where the essence has reached it. And it's expanding.
Can I... Is there... is the roof hanging over a bit? Is
Yeah,
it like
a bit, I
a
guess.
slope roof?
Yeah, but
It's gonna sound a bit complicated, but I want to hover underneath that overhang.
okay, sure, you do.
Because I'm starting to expect that something might rain down any second.
Okay.
It doesn't weather doesn't look too good. And then I want to see if Ottavir is also closing in on the giant.
Yeah, he does. Like he's not closing. He's like standing a bit back and he's trying to shoot arrows.
Okay. Then I'll just use another arrow onto the
Okay,
giant.
you do that.
And I guess I shout, change of plans! We're bringing this bastard down!
Finally.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's like running around. Can someone give me an order, please?
14.
14. Same thing. Just deflect.
Yeah.
Silarius, your turn. While you're shooting the lightning, you also see like the red getting bigger and bigger in the sky.
You mean, does it look like it's coming towards me?
It looks like it's where the flame shot in the sky. It was a little flame, and it seems like from there on, like in a circle, like the red is just expanding, like on the clouds, so to say. You know what I mean?
So it's not coming down; it's more
No,
expanding
It's
in the
expanding
air.
in the air, so to say.
Jesus, that is scary. Okay, I'll just keep on shooting thunderbolts.
Okay, the roll damage.
5.
Oh, nice.
Oh, come on, Solario.
I mean, it's a D12, but it's 3 damage every turn.
We're at
Yeah.
46 hit points from the giant now. Just saying.
Okay.
I mean,
I-
we're nearly double where we started with.
I'm doing consistent damage here while you are trying to break stuff.
Well, I'm
Hey,
out
I'm
running.
sure I dented his foot armor. So.
I am consistently giving armors that change every turn.
So,
not
Me
armors,
running
orders,
around
sorry.
confused.
this is now very interesting because the first time I'm actually doing this. Since it's the giant's turn now, the spell or the thing takes full effect. Which
Oh.
means
Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh no.
all
we
of
go.
you have to do a dexterity saving throw, even sin.
Better be with
Dexterity
advantage.
saving.
I'm like
No,
under
like, this little roof
dirtiest
doesn't help you at
over.
all.
Scheiße.
Okay, I got
Oh my
17.
god.
17?
So, do we have to add anything onto that one, or?
Yes, you have on your left. You have like.
I see it. I
saving
see it. I
throws.
see it. Yeah. So I got an 8.
Okay. Well, like actually, let me tell you what you need to. A dexterity saving throw. Let me quickly check the giant. Okay, it's the spell. So you need to have 15 or higher.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Done. 17.
Okay,
I
Sin
said
has it.
17.
I got 20.
Okay, Ellerin has it. Sin has it.
I hit a
I also
16.
got it.
Silaris has it. Alaris has it.
Oh
Nemaya?
no, Duvessa doesn't look good.
Nemea.
Okay, good. So let's do all of you first, because it has 2 effects.
Oh god.
As the giant, like
Oh,
as
no.
it's the giant's turn, you hear like this soaring noises coming from above, and let's make it a bit quicker. The spell is called Meteor Swarm.
I thought it was.
Yeah, and like you
Sin
see like
called
these
it, Sin
big
called it.
meteors coming from the sky, like they're
Oh.
just dropping in all around you. You see as the keep just gets destroyed by one meteor right away. Like the houses around you just burst up in fire as like the meteors just crash in, and all of you take 20d6 fire damage. Let me roll.
What?
All of us.
Wait, let me roll for now.
All of everyone.
Yeah, wait, give me a second. So we are at 4,
Alright, that's a wipe.
11, 19, 23. Oh, that's 2 1s. 25. Oh, that's good. 2 5s.
Oh no.
Where were you? 24, 25, right? 35. And 2 more?
What?
38. So 38 of damage to all of you. It's fire damage, by the way. If
I'm
that
dead.
is.
So if you are fire resistant, what does that
You
mean?
halve the damage.
Why didn't I choose a fire dragon one?
Wait, but this is happening to everyone, even if you dodged it.
Yes.
So how much? 34.
35, I think.
35.
So half of that is 18.
Does that mean I'm dead?
Maybe. Depends.
I know I'm dead. 100%.
Okay, so the thing is, like, okay, there are 2 stages of dead here. So the first stage is, if you are below 0 hit points, then you're not dead, then you're kind of like unconscious for now and you're bleeding out, so to say. However, if you take more damage than you have hit points,
Hit points, yeah.
Yes.
then you're dead.
I'm dead. Dead.
Okay. You dead?
Oh,
You
I
mean
like
if
the
I
hit points,
have...
maximum
I
hit
had
points.
I had
again.
20. I had 21 at the beginning.
No,
of
but
the...
you had like 80 hit points or something, right?
Oh wait, hang
You
on,
had
hang on. now I'm
84 hit
confused.
points, like. So you're
Hang on.
just bleeding out right now.
I was on 21
Yeah, but,
out
like-
of 84.
Yeah, exactly. You need to take minus 84 damage to actually die.
Oh.
So you're
minus
currently-
84. Okay.
so it's more than your max.
I think so, right? Give me a second.
Yeah.
Hit points.
Yeah, you have to go minus your max hit points.
Yeah, it's
to
what I
Oh,
thought,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it says here that I'm dead when I enter it.
Oh yeah, because
Yes,
you're bleeding out right now.
Okay, sure.
It means
doing
you
death
basically
saving
have
throws now.
three attempts to try and stabilize.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks.
Otherwise,
guys.
you're gone.
Who is still
That's nice
alive
knowing
right
you
now?
guys. Me.
Alaris is alive, nice.
I mean,
I am too.
Yeah.
Nemaya too, okay.
just checking up, if I have the max HP of 25...
Wait.
really
Yes,
dead right now.
25. You have 25 max HP.
Yeah, so...
What is your
So you
current
dead?
after you take that damage?
It doesn't say for me
Minus.
either.
So Silaris is dead.
So
now?
how much
Oh,
damage
no.
did we take? How much damage did we take?
35.
38. Or 35,
30.
okay.
35.
Yeah, I mean, I put it in now. It says failure, success, death saves, whatever.
Okay, so Silaris just like as the meteors come down, Silarius' body just gets more or less
I mean,
disintegrated by the
what
fire.
did Solarios have before, right? There's an easy way to work this out.
What was your HP?
I had like 15 out of the 25.
Oh, 15. But it's
I had
Yeah.
15 out of the 25.
but
left.
then you're still at minus.
Then you're alive.
You're
Yeah,
at
then you
minus
still-
20.
20.
You're still there. You're still there. You're still bleeding.
You're hanging in there.
I want to point out
Just
that
barely
last time we said that if someone gives you a healing potion while you're on the floor or casts a healing spell, you immediately
Yes.
recover. Is that still correct?
That's
Okay.
still correct.
Why do you have to be on the roof?
Okay, so who's still standing?
I'm not on the roof anymore. I'm below the roof. Yeah. Pointed out,
you-
so
are
I
you
probably
dead?
fell down.
Yes.
Are you
I'm
dead?
almost completely dead. Yes.
Okay, so Sin is falling down. Ellerin is dead. Solaris is dead. Duvessa is dead, right? Okay. good.
One spell from this giant.
Who failed the saving throw again? Nimaya.
Nimaya.
Okay, good. Nimaya.
Oh.
So like, most of you had the luck to not being hit by a meteor directly. You just got. You just get hit by like the flames and like the impact fire. Nimaya, however, like was not as quick as the others, and like one meteor just like strikes her like right from above, which is why she takes another 20d6 bludgeoning damage.
20d6.
Yes. So like if you fail saves, you take 40d6 damage in total.
It was nice knowing you.
11,
Okay.
20d6.
17, 25. Oh, that's 32. 38 and
What's the opposite of poggers?
46 damage.
Yikes.
36,
Oofers.
that's not that much.
That's 23. She's also a tiefling, right? So she should have
No, this
fire
is bludgeoning
resistance.
damage.
Oh, bludgeoning.
not
Yeah,
trying
okay,
to-
rip.
The thing is, if I had been raging,
You could
that
half
would have
that.
been okay.
Yes.
But I'm not. So how much was it?
46. 46. 46, sorry, 46.
46.
Jesus.
Let me do some quick maths.
Starting to feel happy that I died the first time.
Oh, Duvessa, it's true, actually. Like, the problem is, you also failed the save, right? I nearly forgot. So as you're lying on the ground, like from the impact, you got kicked like from the fire into the fence, and as you're lying there, like you open your eyes for the last time, as you see like this big meteor just like approaching at you, and
Bloody
You're
hell. And
squished.
how much was it? How much was the damage?
48.
48. I think I'm still bleeding out.
Pelicans.
See, I'm on minus 62, so I'm still bleeding out.
What happened to the townspeople?
Oh yeah, well, so
Perished.
most of them are not standing as well anymore.
I must have missed this earlier when the giant did this. Did he do this just from something he was carrying with him all this time, or was this what he was
No,
taking
from the
out?
bottom.
No, he was looking at like he had like a bag at the side, and he just pulled out a bottle and he corked the bottle, and from that the fire.
I thought that's what it back up.
Casually opening the Armageddon potion, so
Yeah.
who cares?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Ragnarok.
Okay, so how's the situation? Like, I think Alaris is the only one now standing, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
No pressure.
I have
Okay.
a hangover.
With that,
Tell our
it's
tales. Make a run for it.
Nimaya, death saving throw.
Jesus.
Succeed.
Good. Ellerin, death saving throw.
No,
Duvessa.
hold on, how do I do it again?
Ellerin and Duvessa.
Just D20.
You just roll d20 without
Sorry?
anything else.
Okay.
If it's 11 or higher, you succeed.
Okay. 5.
Well, that's
Failure.
not good.
No.
So you note it down. Duvessa, how are you doing under the meteor?
So is it plus 3 that
No,
it says on
it's
the
just
side, or
D20.
just then 9? I don't succeed.
Okay, so as you're lying under the meteor, like the meteor just like the weight is just too much to bear as it just goes into you. Alaris, it's your turn. As you look around you, like there's chaos. Like there's not really a building that is still standing. There's just flames everywhere. Like this meteor is like lying. They've crushed like the entire city more or less. Most of your friends lie there either bleeding or you're not sure. The fire giant is currently looking around as well, checking the situation.
I know I can't attack it by myself. This thing's just gonna wreck me. Does he look like he's still like gonna attack if anyone comes nearby?
All right, now he doesn't really look aggressive or anything. He currently looks what is left after the meteor shower. He's currently looking like, okay, you know.
Okay, that house that I'm behind, is that still standing?
No, there's no house anymore.
I like that inn.
Okay, so I see. I think I can only see the mayor from where I am, and Sin. Maybe.
Probably
But,
only
Well, Nema is lying in front of you,
Yeah.
and like a meteor is kind of like lying on her lower half as she is like lies half in the pool and half not. It looks like she's getting crushed by the meteor right now.
All right, I'm gonna go help her because she looks really bad over there. Because I do not want to attack this thing.
Okay, so you run up to Nemaya.
Yeah, I have a healing potion for her
Awesome.
that I will use.
Okay, so you use it on Nemaya. Roll the
What was it? It was 2d4 plus 2. Five hit points. Ah! Ah! What the hell was that?
as your eyes pop open, you feel like the immense weight of this meteor, like which kind of drags you slowly into the pond.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I guess I immediately like panic rage and try to push it off me.
Yes, do it. Do a
I
strength
can also
check.
help her.
Oh
push
yeah,
it
do it.
off.
So you both do a strength check.
Okay.
Nemaya with advantage.
Wait, what is the strength check? 17?
Okay.
21.
Okay, so with combined efforts, you're not able to lift this thing, but since it's already in the water, you kind of are able to push it a bit more into the water, and like as it goes into the water, you're able to squeeze your feet out of it, so to say, and your feet are really like you're not sure if they're broken, but they feel like shit. With Alaris' help, you can move.
Yeah,
Is
I
it still my
immediately
turn?
start to collapse again, but I guess I grab onto Alaris for
Yeah.
leverage.
Is it still my turn? Because
Yeah.
while she does that, I wanna also cast Second Wind on myself.
Yes, you do that. You can do that.
That's a D8. I'm just getting so confused with these things.
But yeah, actually, good question. Did the giant also take damage?
No, he didn't.
9 plus 6. I gain 15 hit points.
Not even the bludgeoning damage?
Maybe he had a good dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's you then. Sin.
Alright.
Guess death saving throw.
Ooh, 20.
Good.
Is it a natural? Of
Yes.
course
Yeah.
it is. That means 2.
That's two. It's good. Solaris.
16.
Nice, you succeed as well. So it's now a giant's turn. The giant is now currently, like, as he's finished looking around, he's checking what's left of the people, and
Please don't see us.
he's just going around, like looking for, like, survivors. And as he moves past the vessel, he just casually stumps on the vessel as he moves.
Oh, come on!
By. So the vessel's probably taking
Rude.
around, I don't know, what's that? Like,
Oh, god damn it.
let's say
Come on, make it another 40 d.
No, I think just something. I think it's like just like 3d6 or something. So it's like 5 and 8. So it's like it's just 8 points of
Oh, is that
Oh,
all?
easy.
Now I'm on minus 70.
and
Is he walking in our direction?
Yeah, he moves on.
Oh no. No.
He sees Hilarious just casually like
I'm still dead!
hits the hammer on him.
What?
Can't really like defend himself anyway. So that's a simple
No.
No.
16?
Why?
The time of reckoning.
16 damage.
Yeah.
How do I enter that? I'm already in the death saving mode.
How many minus do you have right now?
Was that minus 20?
You're
It's
at
a
minus 20, right? Which means that's it.
So yeah,
I think you can
as the hammer just crashes down on you, your body just like can't handle it anymore, and like parts of your body just are well
That's so
not at 40 anymore.
devastating.
And he moves on. He looks left and right to Alarin and Sin, and with like a big swing, he just tries to like crush Sin into the side of the house where he's currently lying. Let's see how much damage that is.
No sin.
That's casual 22 damage.
And then I'm definitely completely dead.
Okay.
Oh.
For you, it's
Why is he-
interesting.
Why is he
Alright,
walking
so
in
Hilarious and Sin, what's happening right now for you two? As you are, like Sin, like the last thing is you open the eye quickly as you see the hammer just coming down. And as the hammer comes down,
You still owe me 50 gold, Sin!
you suddenly are standing in a city. And
What?
the city the city kind of looks as there's no color in the city anymore, like as every color has been drained by the city. You look down on you and you are you're kind of transparent, but not just only a little bit. So if you look at your hand, you see your hand as it is right now without the color, and you can, if you focus, you swore you can see through your hand. As you look around, there are a lot of people looking like you. There are like actually countless people looking like you tiefling, orcs, humans, elves,
My,
This
Goliaths,
is the afterlife.
people like you have never seen before. You're standing, as you look up, you're standing in like this big city. Like there are buildings as high as the sky can touch them, and countless people just running around, but it's completely silent. And as you look up, you also see Hilarious like next to you.
Your best friend in the afterlife.
This is what hell looks like.
What are you going to do?
I look at my translucent hands. I look at Hilarious, and I go like, shit. Well,
Hilarious, what are you doing?
I want to make a witty comment saying that you got away with 50 gold pieces.
As you try to speak,
Yeah.
though, you see like there's no sound coming out of your mouth. It's completely quiet.
Oh, and then I think to myself how lucky he is that he can't hear me right now.
okay. Do we still have the clothing that we were wearing, the items that we had with us?
Yeah.
Naked.
Yes. Yeah. But both of you make a perception check for me.
Oh boy.
You can also do an insight check, like depending what you prefer, actually.
For now, perception. I want to see what's going on.
I don't care.
19.
It's the same for me.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Perception or insight?
Perception, 19.
Hilarious?
Perception 1.
Okay.
Oh no, minus, not natural 1.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So Hilarious is completely focused on himself right now. He's like not processing the information right now. But Sin, like you immediately, like as you realize what's happening, your mind immediately kicks. Like you are, oh shit, like you're looking around, like trying to get a grip of the situation. And what you see is that the people around here, most of them, they don't really look lively. Like you and like Hilarious, both of you look really like how say it, agile and alive, while the other people down there, they look kind of lethargic. Some of them are just sitting on the sideways, just like zombies are just walking around the city. They're not focusing on something. They're just walking, some bumping into each other, but where they would need to bump, they just dissolve and just like move through each other and like continue on their way. And it's not like the busy city life, like in a city. It's more like people just wandering around
Like
aimlessly, mindlessly.
zombie ghosts.
Can I touch Sin?
You can try. As you touch Sin, you just go through him.
I give him a look. I'm like,
Dude, what the? Can I grab anything that is around me?
Not really.
Or do
You
I have my hands just go
You
around?
can feel the ground though. Can I touch Sin?
can I pull my dagger?
You can. Yeah, you pull your dagger.
Okay, and I can hold and everything. I want to stab Solaris with it.
Okay. As you as you try to
Can I try and dodge?
yeah, sure. I mean, you can roll and attack you then if you want to try to dodge. Sin. Let's see.
Okay. Wow, that's not. Do the same bonuses still apply?
Yeah.
Okay, 25.
How much?
25.
Okay. Solaris, as you are getting hit by the dagger, you feel a strange pull at you, as somehow like you can't really like, it feels like as you're pulled somewhere and suddenly like you're pulled into the dagger.
What?
And as you awake, like as you like are in the dagger, you are in a completely different world. It's dark in here. It's like it looks like an endless, like there's only a little bit of light just like where you are. There's an endless desert around you. There are harsh winds coming from everywhere. It's really uncomfortable. It feels like in a mild sandstorm for the whole time. There is no one except you. It's just darkness and sand and what are you going to do?
What can you do?
Is there any source of light?
Not really. It feels like you are illuminating like around you a bit, but except that.
Can I cast light on myself?
Yes, you cast. You cast light on yourself, and what happens is that you see in a bigger, brighter area, and you see that there's even more sand. And
I start walking in a random
check.
direction.
Is that echo deliberate, by the way, or is that just brilliant coincidence?
It's coincidence. It's been there the whole time.
Which echo?
On Ryan, all of a sudden. Now he's entered this new world.
I have a 5 on my deception check, and I try to think of really bad insults for Sin.
So you're moving, but you don't really see anything. Like the sandstorm's just getting. It's really tiresome to just walk in here, and then you hear a bit of laughter right behind you, and you turn around, but there's no one. And then you hear a bit of laughter behind you again, and you turn around, but there's not really someone. And suddenly you feel like the like a blade just like into your back, as like someone is just stabbing you from behind with a dagger, and you fall down, and you like you're in a lot of pain, and you're bleeding out there. And as you bleed out, you're back into the desert.
I'm back in the desert?
Welcome to
Oh my god! I think to myself, what a hard burden it is to be a chosen one that cannot die. I am God's child after all. Now, if I can't die, I have to get out of this somehow. So I feel like this is just a tough phase I have to get through. I'm a bit pissed off right now about the surroundings, but I start digging the sand underneath me.
Yeah, you start digging. Meanwhile, Sin, as Celarius has dissolved, you are now standing still in this big city with all these people running around, and then you hear a whisper. One of the whispers you've heard so many times when you were still in the Underdark, and the whisper is like, "I didn't expect you here so soon."
Well, is it really my final destination, or am I just for a visit?
And with that, like, you see as, like, right in front of you, a little portal opens, and in the portal there's just blackness. Come.
Did killing Solaris' spirit make me feel good?
Well, yeah, it did.
The way that killing
Yes.
makes me feel good.
Yes.
There are more spirits around me that just walk around, right?
Yeah.
That's one of them.
There are no animals though. It's only humanoids in different forms.
Oh, that's perfect.
You mean a humanoid's making that sound? Jesus.
It's not time yet, Bar. You won't get me. Not like this. And I wanna... I mean, there's lots of people around me, right? So I could literally just go on a stabbing spree.
Yeah.
Start
good.
blasting.
Make an athletics check for me.
Why?
Athletics? 15.
Okay. So as you try to go next to someone and try to stab him, you feel like this pull from the portal, which kind of like tries to, like, you as like if winds just try to pull into the portal, but you resist and you move up to one of the souls and you pull him with the with the dagger into him, and like Celarius, the soul dissolves. But the pull gets stronger.
Can I run away from the portal?
You can make another athletics check.
4.
As you try to like move against the winds, they just feel like they're keeping strong, and like you're not the strongest person. So as one big blow of the wind just like gets in your face, you're set back, and the wind just pulls you in like next to the portal. And right before you're in the portal, we move to happier places. Where are we currently? I think it was the giant's turn.
Oh shit.
We're all dead amidst the giants.
Hilarious.
The giant?
The giant is killing people.
Killing
Yeah.
Solarius and Sin.
Ellerin, please make a
Ellerin.
death saving throw.
Okay. Okay.
And
16.
there's
Good, it's a success. That's nice.
Yay.
Nemaya, what are you doing?
I am looking at... I look at Alaris, I look at the giant crushing all of our friends.
Celarius looks really dead by now, by the way, and also Sin, like, he looks like he is more or less splashed on the remains of the wall.
No.
oh.
No.
I grab Alaris, I say, we've got to go. We've got to go right now.
And I'm agreeing.
we start hobbling, like I start pulling her southwards.
Wait, can you like walk or run properly? Because I
Well,
can
no,
carry you.
I'm grabbing onto you and
Okay.
trying to like get you to pull me along
Yeah.
with you.
I would carry you if you would want me to.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you're not the quickest, but I guess you're probably moving south away from the giant. Together, you just leave your friends behind. You just try to go.
At least they're not stabbing their friends.
True. Try to
The
go.
thing is,
True.
from Maya's perspective here, this is not a matter of just cold-hearted leaving them behind. As far as she knows, they're gone. They are
Saving
dead.
our asses.
We have to go, otherwise we're going to end up being the same. So
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
going down the south, and you're like, the giant just continues like squashing people. At this point, he just squashes Ellerin under his feet.
Oh no.
So that's done, and then he turns his
Rip.
his eyes back to the main post where the people are. Sin, while you're fighting the portal, you see also Ellerin just plop into the space where both of you have been. What, like, Alaris and Amaya, please make a perception check.
Deception.
A piece of perception.
Perception. 13.
Okay.
18.
18, okay, that's better. So Nemaya, what you see as you glance back to the square where like no keep is anymore, you're not seeing the details. It's still a bit far away, but you see that the Lord Protector has some, like, there was like this floating ball of some sort. You really didn't catch the details, which evolved into some sort of scroll that she currently has in her hand. And what both of you hear though is with a booming voice, she shouts, I need to read that, otherwise it's not going to be that good. And she shouts, I wish that this giant is dead and this whole event has never happened. Everyone who remembers what is buried beneath Tribora should forget, except those who buried it there. Only those should be able to reveal it, giant to giant eyes, ever again. And with a let it done, she pushes the scroll together, and for a second nothing happens. And with then, while Sin is fighting with the portal, you hear like this clear, one of the whisper in your in your ear is saying something like, no. And with that, like, it feels like your whole like reality shatters before you. You see as like where Ellerin is standing, Ellerin just like, it is like looking in a mirror that suddenly like gets like you, like if you hit it with a fist and like it just shatters in front of you, like your whole world around you shatters. It's the same for Alaris, for Nemaya. Silaris, while you are in the desert, suddenly like the black gets cracks around you, and suddenly the black around you shatters as well. Ellerin, the same for you. The city you're standing in, everything shatters, and suddenly, well, it's blackness for all of you. And then Silaris wakes in the tavern in the morning. You just arrived to Tribora. It was your first night. You met with the Lord Protector last night. It was a very fancy restaurant. You've been there yesterday. And same thing with Nemaya. Sin, you woke up in the morning. There's something you had to tell Alaris, as far as I remember, for sure. However, Ellerin and Alaris, both of you, as your reality gets shattered in front of you, and you awake in your tavern bed, you can remember everything.
Who?
Alaris and Ellerin.
Yeah.
Duvessa, you are currently somewhere in the forest with your squire. You tracked the giant, but the giant suddenly vanished. There's no giant anymore.
Another success for Duvessa the Great!
And so you and your squire travel on. There's no reason for you to go to Tribora at this point. And so you travel on and go on new adventures to see where you end up. And, well, I hope the heroes thank you for your support.
Thank you. Thank you.
Duvessa who?
Yeah, like, so the most of
Especially
you
Duvessa for me.
don't know Duvessa at this point. This is true.
I never knew her in the first place.
Oh, it's actually true. So there's only one who remembers the rest of this fight.
I have the critical information.
Yes!
Yay!
What the hell just happened?
I'm so sorry, by the way, like, apparently that like it happened so soon in the episode. But you're welcome to stay here and
I will vanish into the mist of time.
yeah, so Sin, I think you were the first one to rise at this day. What are you going to do?
I guess I can't course correct on what I dreamt and did last time.
It's the same, like, you can definitely choose new things, like, it's not the same day after all, like, you know?
No, Devessa.
It's more like last time there was this confusion for me about...
Oh, no, this time you
what
actually, you remember correctly, it's like, you know...
I remember correctly.
Damn it. No 50 goals for me.
Do I feel any effects of what happened, or is it really like not even physically speaking? Don't even have like a hangover or something.
No, it's like it never happened. Maybe deep inside you, there's a strange feeling, like you have the feeling like as you woke up from a bad nightmare where you escaped like sure death, just on the edge. Like this is a feeling that you have, but that's it.
I can't remember the way we were brought. The way we spent in the tavern. Did we share a room, Adaris and I, or were we rooms next to each other?
No, I think you had rooms next to each other because like you moved to her room last time.
Okay, then I guess I would look outside, see if sunrise has already happened.
Yep, it is.
Oh, I'm trying to bring my mind in the reality that we find ourselves in right now. Like, what? So Sin probably wanted to. Okay. Well, I want to go to Alaris' room, knock and see if he's awake already.
Alaris, you shriek up from your bed. All of that happened is still right in front of you. You're not understanding 100% why you are in this place. You just have like the words of the Lord Protector in your ear, and after the words have been spoken, you now back into the bed. The giant is not here. You are alone right now, and on your door, someone knocks.
I go up and open the door to see who it is.
It's Sid.
Alaris.
Nice. Yes.
Alaris, I just had the weirdest dream.
So did I.
I don't think your dream was as weird as mine.
Excuse me?
I need to tell you because I don't think the others will believe me.
About?
I saw a nobleman that I've never seen before talk to or pray, or it sounded like he was hiring an assassin or asking some higher power for revenge on his Zentarim leader that we needed to take care of. And I feel like if I tell the others, they're just thinking I'm making stories up again.
Imagine the situation, like Alaris just seen all
Yeah,
of her
I'm just
friends die, and Sin's like, I had the craziest dream!
And I'm just like still in like awe, like gobsmacked as to how he's still here.
Yeah, and I gives Alaris like a slap, and I'm like, snap out of it. This is important.
Okay. But my dream was so crazy. You guys were attacking this fire giant. I came in late to the party when I saw all of you guys attacking them. I think there was a paladin that I've never seen before or met, and this giant just had this bottle of red stuff and it just flew into the sky, and these meteorite showers.
Yeah. Let me stop you there.
No, and you were dead!
I'm sorry that you had to go through this. I think, to me, it sounds like you're just dealing with a lot from the past adventures we were having. and this is just your way of coping. I think it happens to most of us. But my dream was different. My dream was prophetic, and I could feel it. Alaris, you have to listen.
Once again, I was. Wait, Green Cricket, is my HP like at full or is it still low?
You all are full rested, and you haven't lost your health potions. So the health
Haven't.
potions are still there.
Okay, because I would have been like,
The
I would have had different dialogue there.
Yeah, the 50 golds that switched ownership between Solaris and Sin are where they belong.
It didn't yet.
Well, they're
It didn't.
perfectly.
Oh no, this was. It seems so
In
real.
fact, now that bet never happened. Because that happened this morning, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this
That never
time
happened.
Sin remembered correctly.
Yeah, such an easy thing to retcon. Ah.
That's
This whole giant attack.
This whole
giant
thing
attack.
was just a ploy for Sin to get out
Oh
there.
my
His
god!
guys.
Oh my goodness!
You have no idea what he paid me.
Wait,
It's called
Yeah,
potion
like-
of healing, right?
what?
The potion we had, was it called potion of healing?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway,
So-
Alaris, will you help me convince them?
Yeah,
that-
I'll help you, but this was so real, this dream.
Hey, and I want to give Alaris a hug.
I accept it.
Okay, and then I'm saying nightmares can be rough, but we gotta be, able to snap out of it and look at the real world.
Alright, I'll try.
Do you think it's a dream, or do you know that it happened in reality?
Alaris and Ellerin don't think it's a dream. They feel still some of the... do you know when you get hit, and you take a wound, but then, the wound heals, but you kind of still feel, the blow, you know what I mean? Even though, physically it's not there anymore. That's kind of how Alaris and Ellerin feels. Your heart is probably still pumping. It's not a dream, but also the longer time goes by, for example, in a month, they would probably dismiss it as a dream. But right now, it's all too real.
Listen, Alaris, I think what we should tell the others is that we overheard this nobleman say these things that I dreamt of him saying, because otherwise they're just going to brush it off as some weird hallucination. But if you say that you heard him too, then I'm sure we'll be able to convince the others.
Sure thing.
I knew I could count on you. And if there's ever anything on your mind, you can always come to me.
Yeah, this dream.
Alaris, this dream. What can I say? Do you
It's-
think it was
This is not a
prophetic dream?
dream! It felt so real!
Have you ever heard of lucid dreaming?
Yes. It's not that.
How can you know?
Because I've had it before and it's not the same.
But how can you know that your reality is not a dream as well?
Because I got hit by this giant and I still feel that impact from the meteorite shower.
Where did you get hit?
Where did I get hit?
Well, I mean, Meteor is shot down all around you, and it's more the explosions from the impact, the fire, from the
That.
impact that kicked you and hit you.
So, do I see any traces of the impact on her body?
No, not at all.
Well, Alaris, to me it seems that you're fine. I don't see any... Did you just tell me that there was a meteorite that hit her?
Yeah.
What?
Did you tell me it?
Yeah.
Did you tell me that there was a meteorite impact? I can't remember.
Yeah, I did tell you, but it was more of the. It wasn't directly impact on me, but just it hit on the ground and then.
I
fire-
can't see anything
fire
that's
damage.
wrong with you. You seem like you're fine.
Well, I'll try and brush it off, but it's felt very real.
All right, you can always tell me about things like this. Dreams in this world, they can be rough on you.
While you're discussing this, Ellerin shrieks up from her bed, from his fuck. From his. God damn it! From his bed. There we go. The last thing you remember is you've been crushed by meteor shower, and then like as you're lying there on the ground, you're trying to get up. You have seen a giant just with a hammer squash Sin on the nearby wall. Then it just used the hammer to squash you. Suddenly you were standing in a city with filled of translucent people. You saw as Sin was trying to like struggle against the portal he was pulled in, as everything just like splintered into cracks, and suddenly you are back in your bed.
Yeah, okay, so Ellerin wakes up, he's like freaking out, he's breathing really fast, touching his face, he's like, what in the world, how am I still alive? The first thing he does, he gets up, he runs downstairs, he goes outside, and he just looks at everything, and it looks the same, and he can't understand it. He's like, what in the world is going on? Am I going crazy? He still feels the impact of the hit and everything, and he's just like, feels like he doesn't have any air left in his body, and he slowly walks inside, and he's like, what is going on? Freaking out. And he's trying to look for if anyone is, I guess, inside or has woken up.
Yeah, I think at this point it's more like Solaris and Nemaya sitting over at the table, Alaris and Sin coming from the top, and you coming in from the main.
Yeah, well, they just saw me freaking dash like a crazy person, like just running outside, and I guess they probably would be a little bit confused. But yeah, I go inside and I'm like, guys, I think I'm losing it. I think I'm going crazy.
Me too.
What is it? What is it? Sit down. This breakfast is delicious.
Okay.
It is. It really is.
The last thing I saw, Solarius, you were dead, and now you're here. And
I saw the
you
same
were.
thing.
Oh, Ellers is here too. You saw the same thing?
Yes,
No,
I thought I
not
was
me too.
dreaming.
I just got it out of her.
Sorry, what?
What?
Go back.
There was this fight, and there was this giant, and it was huge, and there was this.
And Solarius died, Sin died, Aaron died.
I mean,
I was dead. I saw the apps thing. You were killing dead. They were dead already. You were like going crazy. Just.
And there was
Absolutely.
this paladin woman helping attack the giants.
Yeah.
And I helped save Nemea. I gave her a potion and I tried to drag her out of it.
Okay, Elleris, I'm so happy you're
Wait,
telling me this.
how did I die?
You didn't die.
Yeah,
You just
know.
split out and I
so you three survived,
save
but
you.
Sin and I died. Like,
and Aaron died.
You died, and I died, and you were like dead, Solarius. You were like the deadest of it.
What
Like,
happened?
like-
Like how did this happen?
He had like this bottle of red stuff. We just shot in the sky, and it was like a meteorite shower.
Can we right the bottle
sounds like you had too much.
underground right here, and there was this giant he was digging for it, and then he found it. There was like fire, and then there's a meteorite, and we were like all dead.
Yeah.
And I would like to see if this
Wait,
thing
Wait,
would
See,
happen.
this is why I keep saying we shouldn't drink while we're on our adventure. This is exactly why
I'm gonna get up and
No.
ask the innkeep. I'm really mad at the innkeep, and I'm gonna accuse him. Did you put anything in these people drinks yesterday?
I'm sorry.
This is
sir.
ridiculous.
This is a fine establishment. We're not doing that.
Solarius,
So, how do you
Solarius,
Because if I
Solarius,
did,
sit down.
I would have charged
Sit
you.
down. Solarius, sit. Wait. So you're telling me, in this dream of yours, a giant attacked, started digging, and then meteors fell from the sky?
Yes.
Does that to anyone else sound anything like Nightstone? That's how we found Nightstone.
Yes.
And that's why they dreamt about this. This is what
No.
inspired their dream.
Or someone was trying to tell them what happened.
Or what is going to happen.
No. The people at Nightstone told us that there were dragons on clouds that threw rocks at them.
Dragons.
Giants.
Giants on clouds that threw rocks at them.
Right.
Not one that
But this was a
Created.
giant and something, the same kind of mass destruction happened as in Nightstone. So
But
I
it
think
didn't happen, right? Because we're still alive.
it happened. It either happened or it was some kind of a indication of what is going to happen.
I mean, we
I'm
both
not
saw
sure
it.
what, but we saw
same
it.
story.
We're not crazy. You have to believe us.
Okay,
Doing.
wait. Let me do a test. I'm gonna ask both of you the same question. I'm gonna want you to answer me, and if you both answer correctly the same thing, then I'm gonna trust you.
Okay.
Right, come with me outside, Alaris, first.
Okay.
I guess everyone. I mean, I drop what I'm doing and follow them outside to see what he has planned.
Okay, just to see if the story is actually the same. Something that you wouldn't have talked to each other beforehand.
Yeah.
Who died first, Sin or I?
It was you.
Okay. Okay, a second thing. What else? Give me a detail that she. No, wait, that doesn't work. Nemea, do you have any good questions?
Aren't we outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're outside.
All of us.
No.
No.
Just you and I.
Not
I stay with
Alora.
Ellerin to make sure she doesn't eavesdrop.
Okay, so the mayor's is outside.
I think for a moment, and then I say, did anything else attack with the giants?
I only saw the giants when I was there because you guys were in the middle of a fight because I had traveler sickness and then I joined in and I kept asking if I should fight. No one answered me. And so I kept standing back. But I think Solarius, Sin, and this paladin woman that I saw attacked the giant.
Well,
Okay.
one thing stands out to me. We all know that it's actually Solarius that gets traveler's sickness, not you. So that would indicate it's a dream.
No!
But I don't know. It's weird. I can only think that it's some kind of magic that made you and Ellerin have exactly the same dream. That's rare.
Okay.
Maybe,
What about
I don't know.
was the Lord? What's it called? Lord Protector here. The woman that we talked to yesterday.
Darafra Shendril.
Yeah, was
Are you
she?
asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I don't know if I saw her.
Oh, you did. She was. You actually saw her when she did the scroll thing at the
Oh,
end.
okay.
And you saw her also with the villagers there.
So what did she do?
Yes, she was there. She had the scroll that she was mumbling words. I can't remember exactly all the words she said, but that was the last thing I heard.
I mean, the words actually are really clear to you. So that's one of the things that really are branded into your mind is
Okay.
the reality has shattered. Do we need to wait? Let me. I just repeat the words one more time,
Yeah.
and then what she said was, "I wish that this giant is dead and this whole event has never happened. Everyone who remembers what is buried beneath Trivia should forget, except those who buried it there. Only those should be able to reveal it to the giant eyes ever again. Let it be done."
Wait. The thing. Only the ones buried beneath Tribor.
I do it one more time. I wish that this giant is dead and this whole event has never happened. Everyone who remembers what is buried beneath Tribor should forget, except those who buried it there. Only those should be able to reveal it to giant eyes ever again. Let it be done. Two people
And I
writing
read that
notes.
to Scenarios.
So that is what you recite to me. Everything. Okay, I wish the giant is dead. I wish this never happened.
At that point, I do actually turn to them and say, so actually, that does sound a lot like Nightstone.
Zilarius, please make an Arcana check.
$13.
So, since you have actually studied a lot in this area, what you know is that there's like this. There's one spell that is rumored to be like most powerful spell, and some people have called it jokingly the wish spell, and this kind of like feels a bit familiar to you, like. But actually, no one should be ever able to cast this spell, let alone some Lord Protector somewhere in a village somewhere.
Okay. All right. I think we've got enough. All right. Now let's talk to Ellerin.
All right.
Yeah. Just walk back in and send him out if you may allow
Okay.
us.
I see Ellerin and I tell him you can go outside to them.
I wanna ask Ellerin one question though before she goes out.
He.
I keep thinking of the Gwent Ellerin. It's so similar.
Yeah.
See, you just put a fake mustache.
I should.
Yeah, you should.
I will.
Draw one.
Ellerin, what was the last thing you saw? You said you died.
The last thing I saw was I felt like I died, and I went into this place that I've never seen before, and I've never, I guess, heard of it before. And you were there, and Solarius. What did I see? I don't think I saw Solarius there, but I saw.
I was
gone. I saw Sin there, so I saw you there, and you died.
Actually, like to spice things up a bit, because to be honest, when the giant like hit Sin and you were lying next to each other, so he was more like thumb. So as you appeared in the city, you probably have seen the last where Solarius was actually solving into Sin's dagger.
So I just was sucked into the dagger and was gone.
Okay. That changes it. So I see Sin stabbing Solarius when I enter the.
Checks out.
So you're saying.
All right.
You're saying,
you were there. I was there. Solarius was there. You stabbed him. He disappeared.
I give a chuckle.
And don't forget like the portal thing, right?
The what thing?
The portal.
Then Sin nearly got sucked into a portal.
Yes, and then yes, there was a portal, and you got sucked into it. And
I
then
got sucked into a portal.
Shattered. Everything shattered, and I woke up in my bed this morning.
That actually takes me back a bit. And at the same time, I ask again. So you're saying I killed Solarius in your dream?
Yes, you did, and I have no idea why you would do such a thing.
What's this smile on my face?
I give you a stern look.
So she didn't see how he tried to touch me.
No, I guess not.
Mm. Well, imagine what worse hell could there be them to be stuck in all eternity with Solarius. I think you would have done the same. I'm certainly like half taking it seriously, but I'm wondering about the whole portal thing now.
Yeah, it all happened so fast.
So how did it feel when it ended? Was it just and everything went in reverse?
Everything shattered. It was like a mirror. It broke and it shattered, and I didn't have time to blink, and it was back to normal, and I can't explain it.
But that's not what I feel, GM, when
You didn't feel anything.
Okay.
You just feel like this, as I said, like this feeling that you kind of like escaped like certain death or something.
Oh no. I mean, whenever I do the time reversal thing.
Oh no,
I
it
don't
feels
feel
differently
this.
for you. You, it feels more like a dream that like still stays there and like then just vanishes more or less. But this is like how she describes it is very differently. It feels literally like shattering something and
Yeah. And Ellering's like just staring at the food, doesn't even touch it. He's like really just blank.
One last question before I let you to the others. How did it look outside the portal on the other side? Could you see through
It was black. And that was it.
Okay.
That's what I saw.
Well, I'm not saying it out loud, but I'm quite worried. And
Me too.
I just lean back against the wall and wait for the others to come in with others.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
At some point, like Elaris gets in there, and
And I
tells
tell
her-
Ellerin.
Okay, so I go outside.
You can see us like these two cops staring you into the eyes. Hello.
Oh, I'm so not in the mood for this, but
It's gonna be quick. Don't worry. So we heard that Sin and I died.
Yes,
Who died first?
it happened very fast, but I guess you did.
I kind of look at him and go, it adds up.
And then we were all dead, and I was there. I mean, you, me, and Sin, and he stabbed you.
What about the
Wait.
Stop.
He stabbed you.
Sin
this one
killed
is-
me. That's why I died first.
No, while after you were dead. I think. That's
Wait.
what I saw.
Wait. After I died, Sin stabbed me.
Okay, after you died, we all died. The giant, there was a giant. He killed us. Simple. We end up in a place I've never seen before. It was different. It was a city. There was a bunch of, I assume to be other dead people. And I see you, and I see Sin, and he's stabbing you.
That does.
And then
check
he
out,
disappeared.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Burst into it, Eric.
Writing that down. Mhm.
Okay. So, what attacked with the giant? Was it just the giant?
It was not just the giant. It was ogres, right? Orcs. Sorry, yeah, orcs, and these. They're the flying thingies.
Oh, like how do you call it? Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah,
The X-Beaks, the little
Right.
birds. Yeah.
Wait. But
Yeah.
was Alaris there the whole fight?
No. She showed up later. She was not feeling well.
Did she have traveling sickness?
I think so. Seemed like it.
And do you remember seeing the Lord Protector?
Yes.
What did she do?
What was she doing? Where
Well,
did she?
You don't
Go
really
after.
know because
Yeah.
you saw her just arriving, then a meteor swarm hit, and then it died.
Yeah, right. So the last time I saw her was she arrived where we were fighting. Did she come there?
Sorry.
Or did she arrive where we were fighting the
Yeah, in
giant?
the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
you died.
So I saw her. I know what she was doing, but then we died.
What is that? Oh my god.
1 mile.
4 different. Wait. Blazing orbs of fire plumb through the ground at 4 different points you can see within range. Oh my god.
Good. Yeah, that's that.
Sweet.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I think we can go back in.
I guess so.
Before we even sit down, before we even get through the door, I'm already saying to both of them, it feels like we need to talk to the Lord Commander again. Lord
I
Protector.
suppose that would be
If
a
something-
good
if-
idea.
If something is buried that a giant came for
Right.
and then caused massive destruction, that's a pattern. Because that's first Nightstone and then here. And if we can work out why, if we can work out what that pattern is, we know why they're attacking, what they're looking for, and that means we have a better chance of stopping them.
And I would say that from now on we're going to be extra careful, because just in case what they're saying there is not some kind of hallucination, but what really happened and was undone, I'm not sure if we will be this lucky next time.
Yeah, and I'll make sure to walk a few feet away from you, Sin.
How come?
Oh, just seem like the kind of guy that would stab me in the afterlife.
Why would I do that? That's nonsense.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Saying things like that. I was probably just
Hmm.
trying to find out if the dagger was still working.
Oh, and then you stab a friend of yours. That's a great way to find out if it... Should we try it out right now? I mean, perhaps it doesn't work anymore. I don't know.
Are you inviting me?
Don't do that, Solarius. We know how this goes. You tell him not to steal from your house, he does. You invite him to stab you, you are inviting death on yourself.
Doesn't
What
matter what I
Maya
tell
says,
him.
is that
He'll
what
do
you want?
whatever he wants to do. So,
I can imagine this might not be the best time, but there's one thing I don't think we have time to deal with right now, but I do want to tell you, I and others want to tell you, that we do have news on the leader of the Zarin team, or one of the Zarin team, Zentarim higher-ups, the one that we were looking for. I can't remember his name right now. Does no one remember his name? I think I actually wrote it down.
Orlem?
Orlam, yeah, sorry, my bad. Orlam.
who?
Is it Orlam?
Orlam is the one which you followed into the house.
Oh no. I mean Draven.
Oh, that was... I'm not sure if you met this one.
No, we didn't
didn't
meet him, but
meet
I
him.
thought that Draven was the one that we need to inform about.
No. Okay, wait, let me get this right. So,
We were asked
okay,
to inform them about the
yeah,
armorer.
yeah. No. Sorry. Let me try to before I look stupid again. Maybe I won't, but let me give me a chance to explain what I understood here. So, I thought that there was a hit on us, and our plan was to send Hubert. Was it Hubert? This fake letter that we wrote to one of the Zentarim higher-ups to convince them that we died.
Yeah.
And I thought that the person that we have to send this to was Draven.
To
I
be
definitely-
fair, I don't know whether his first name is Draven, but
It is.
I have him down as Lord Ryland.
Okay.
he is called...
I've got Draven Milovi here.
That's not...
Yeah.
Yeah, they're two different people.
So but we definitely heard about Draven before.
No, I don't think so.
But why has Ryan written him down?
Yeah.
Or maybe even this backstory.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought the name was familiar to me when I heard him.
I mean,
in the
you
video.
for sure, because you heard of him, because you dreamt of him. Or not of him.
Yeah, but-
Wait,
But
wasn't it the person someone owed money to?
I mean...
That's what the vision says. Yeah.
Sin overheard the armorer talking after
about
the rest had left, and he spoke about Draven.
I'm
That
about to
could
get
be, yeah.
this.
Something like this could happen, yeah. Maybe. I can just tell you, Draven and like the one in the Art Tower are two different people. Draven is an inhabitant of Tribor. You haven't met him yet. You just heard of him.
Well, I'm just about to make another wrong explanation. Give another wrong explanation here. Make another wrong statement. But I would just say that that Alaris and I overheard one of the noblemen of the city, and he was talking about Draven. I think this is Sin talking. I think this is someone of the Zentarim, so maybe this is something we should keep in the back of our heads, that there's someone who's owing the Zentarim money, and maybe we can use that situation to our advantage to get rid of them and lose their trail in some way, or at least stay aware of this situation, so we don't run into another trap. Isn't it so, Alaris?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You're on mute, the mayor.
It seems to me we have other things to worry about, but yay, more Zentarim. Woo. That's always fun.
No, I
So
agree.
what
We
can
can't.
we do?
We can't take care of this just now. Just wanted to say this now before later people tell me I'm coming up with this on the fly.
Are we waiting for a paladin to show up?
No,
No, we're not, because of what you said.
there's no paladin
So
coming
the
in
giants,
Terran.
the giants, according to that spell that Alaris told Solarios and me about, the giant is gone.
Mm-hmm.
I still think we should talk to the Lord Protector and see if she's willing to give us a bit more information about.
I agree.
Okay.
What I think we should look for this pattern. I think it's stupid while we're here. I think it's stupid for us not to see if we can find out what this pattern is.
I'm still wondering why did Elrin and Alaris remember or have this vision or were granted with this information,
Dragons.
but we weren't.
That's the thing they have in common, right? Dragonborn, dragon trained.
And in this, what you said to me, Alaris,
Yeah.
it was talking about what is buried beneath Trebor. Like, only the people that buried it there will remember and be able to reveal it. So, did you two perhaps bury anything here?
Both of you haven't been to Trebor before ever.
Yeah, I've never been here before. Tribal.
Why? Maybe it's more metaphorically, and you're right. It's more about, like, the dragons buried something under Trebor, and they're part
And
of
now
dragons.
And now the giants are trying to go to war. They're trying to pick these things back up again so that they can continue the fight. So they're weapons of some kind, maybe,
Probably, yeah.
but maybe the
Yeah.
Lord Protector knows more. I don't.
Maybe it's large stones. Like the Night Stone. Maybe there's a stone hidden here, and together they form a powerful weapon.
I love that we live in the same headspace.
But I like the idea of talking to the Lord Protector.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So you're exiting the tavern? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You're exiting the tavern, you're going to the keep that stands as it has been standing there before. The keep is open as before, and as you go in, you don't see the familiar face of the Lord Protector as it has been before. But as you look at her, she seems different. Where her hair was brown before, she now has white hair. She's like on a walking stick, and she looks frail and fragile as hell.
The plot thickens.
Oh. You're
You're
unmuted,
muted.
Mayor.
Lord Protector, what happened to you?
Is it you?
She's slowly moving towards you, and she's still like from her face. She still looks like she's not magically aged or anything, but it just looks like there's some great force pulled like almost all of the energy out of her, and she has no strength left in her nearly.
Do we remember her the way we used to?
Oh well, you haven't met her one day before, so. Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, but like, because none of us remember any of the events that happened, but we remember her to be healthy and.
Yes,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you drank with her last night at the tavern, right?
Okay.
And suddenly she's like this fragile and like, as I say, gray hair, and she's like, I have no idea. I woke up like this today.
You don't fool me, Lord Protector. You have touched unlimited power. How? Explain it to me. How did you channel so much of your own energy?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Well, apparently you lost a lot of energy. You're so fragile.
Yes.
Don't you dare die before you tell me your secret.
I plan on dying today. That's true. Like, it seems like a lot of my strength has vanished overnight.
You don't remember how?
I mean, I'm not sure what drinks Draven serves, but like, whatever I drank yesterday seemed to have a crazy effect on me.
Excuse me, what drink who served you?
Well, the owner of the restaurant.
The one we had dinner tonight.
Oh yeah, it's the restaurant. Let me a second. Can I tell you how it's called?
Pleasing Platter.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Pleasing Platter.
Yeah, Draven is the owner of the Pleasing Platter.
I see.
Ellerin, Alaris, would you tell the Lord Commander what you experienced?
Yeah, sure. Then I explain to the Lord Protector everything that I've explained to the others. And also mention that she was there and she had a scroll that she was reciting.
As you're explaining all this to her, she grows wider than she actually is right now. And at some point, she's like going to the door and she's like troubled to close the door. But she closes the door and then she goes over to you. No word of this may leave this place. Ever. If this is true what you're saying, and it makes a lot of sense, then no one may know. Do you promise me that? Are you ready to swear that?
Say nothing, Solarius. Can you help us before we are comfortable making a promise like that? We have to understand better what it means and why. Is that acceptable to you? If you can...
I have no idea.
Make it...
If you tell me what you just told me, then it means that I knew something before yesterday that I don't know now anymore, but it was a secret worth keeping, or otherwise I wouldn't have done that.
Lars, can you describe to her how the scroll looked she was holding? I would love to see if she remembers the scroll.
I remember the scroll.
You do?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know where it is?
One scroll that can do such a thing.
Would you mind showing it us?
Oh, it's gone.
What do you mean it's gone?
Well, what do you think? You can just like read such a spell and it just stays on this. It's it's like this. There's power in words.
So, all right. I'm definitely willing to take an oath and swear to you that no information of this will leave this room. But you will. I would love to get some more information from you on how you managed to acquire the scroll. And
I was given it like this trip tour was Trimwell was here to protect whatever lies beneath this place. It's the Harpers gave it to me.
The Harpers.
As you now actually now that you finally like think of the Harpers and her, you actually see that she has a harp emblem on her chest. Like, me actually pull her up again just to. So because there is stuff, as you can see here, as you look on her, you see the little harp on her chest. So, oops, there she is. Now that you like, she's talking about the Harpers, like this kind of makes sense to you.
Why didn't I see that earlier?
You remember what I told you where to go?
Yes, but do say it again, please.
You told us to go to Everland.
Yes.
You told us to talk to Thrall Teleth.
Yeah, he can get you to the people that provided me with that scroll.
Okay.
I need a shovel.
Yeah, if we get this can be arranged. If you need anything, like if you promise to keep the secret, you go to the Harpers, and then I'll be here to support you.
It's gonna get loud for a second here. I'm saying that without Solaria saying it. It's just because it's 9 p.m. right here, and we're all on the streets clapping.
We don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good that the microphone is really picking me up.
Is there a shovel in the room?
No, but like I can send Dars to get one for you. Wait, why? You don't wanna like dig this thing?
What is it?
I have no idea, but
Yes.
Whatever it is, if it was so valuable to be forgotten, then you are not going to dig it up. Like, we should not touch that.
Here's the thing. If we have an opportunity to stop this from happening again somewhere else where they're not so lucky to have a scroll of that kind of power, then we need to understand what it is we're up against.
This is not my authority. Like,
No, but it's ours. Because that's the fight that we're fighting at the moment. That's exactly the job that we've been given by multiple people at this point.
you need to trust the Harpers. Like, they are the only real powers in the north that can protect the people.
I never have to trust the Harpers. Ever.
But wait, what are you saying? I'm sorry, but I can't let you do this. Like, this is whatever it was. Like I wouldn't have taken these extreme measures. Like, this is unacceptable.
Oh wait, I have a question. I mean, I do think we should keep whatever it is hidden. We shouldn't dig it up right now. The question is, how did the giant know that it was here? And also, I mean, it seems like the giant isn't here, but maybe more know about it, so there might be more attacks to come.
Yeah, this is exactly why we need to tell the Harpers. We need to figure out like what this giant's doing and like what's happening.
So we're saying the giant was looking for something specific. Do we know where the giant was going to find that specific?
I mean, Alaris and Ellerin know that for sure.
Wait,
Have you shared that with us?
Yeah, they did tell us that he was digging in the main square here.
So if we go and dig ourselves, then we should find out if there's something down there that's worth keeping, worth defending.
Yeah, telling to her, to the protector.
Well, I'm looking at her as I'm saying it to my group.
No, wait. Like, you can't do this. Like, this is like whatever stays there needs to be hidden. Like as I said, like this. Otherwise, why would I give him like this scroll to protect it?
We don't need to keep it. We don't need to. We can hide it again. We can put
Yes.
it elsewhere,
If you
somewhere safe.
We
understand,
have to.
if you're digging in the city, this grabs attention. There are other parties in the city who will know about this. We can't keep this a secret.
We should. What is it? Is it a town hall in the middle?
Yeah, it's a not a town hall. It's a
keep.
So if we dig a tunnel from the cellars beneath the keep, and no one should be able to notice this. And for us, this is not about finding out, or not about taking it. You
No,
need to make sure we don't take it. That's not what it's
Mm,
about. This is about finding out if it's still there and if
Yes.
there's a threat for the city.
Make
Exactly.
a think check. The
Deception?
check. Yeah, no.
Perception.
No.
Or persuasion.
Thank you.
This-
one.
Can I
Yes,
support
persuasion.
him?
Yeah, you
Do
can.
you want to persuade or deceive?
Persuade.
Persuasion.
What if I want to deceive and he wants to?
Wait, what? But what do you went? Oh, because you actually deceive him. Never mind. You
Hang
can.
on.
you still-
No! God damn it, Sin!
No.
We'll still have advantage though, because he supports you and you're deceivers. Even though Silas probably thinks that it's.
It's the same bonus for me, so it's not like I'm.
For me too.
You can still convince me of not doing anything bad. Oof.
Well,
What
you
advantage you
deceived
say?
me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Advantage, yeah.
Oh, it's twice the same number. A 10.
I mean, I'm kind of curious myself, but like this is just. This is
Lord
just.
Protector, please, I know that you trust your own judgment, and I understand that, but we have a duty to stop this from happening somewhere else, and we can't do that if we don't understand what is going on. And we can't understand just from asking you because you don't know anymore. The only chance we have is seeing it for ourselves.
Isn't it
Make a persuasion
your-
check as well.
I want a supporter saying, isn't it your responsibility to make sure that you know what your city is defending?
What your guy?
You can get the advantage if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, chat. Give me the power.
Huh.
Advantage, you
Yeah.
say? 20.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Yay!
She's like visibly troubled, and she's like. If we dig, then we need to be sure that this stays between us. This is a secret. You dig in this keep, and you can't be seen with me here, or you can't go all inside here. We need to have shifts. We need to have people come and go here. This needs to be like we have the center room in this city. If they find out anything about this, like this, we need to be smart about this.
Agreed.
I'm sure no one will ever tell them. Not from our ranks.
So how
We
is
wouldn't
this
have any
plan?
reason.
Are you going to start today night and like only one is coming, and then like at some point like in the morning someone else is coming?
Mm,
How do we do this?
Is there accommodation in the keep?
I mean, yeah, actually that is, but like typically it's reserved for military people. Like, I mean, yeah, it's an option. Yeah, actually that's a good idea.
I was thinking for maybe just a couple of us to stay here and shift around from inside the keep.
Yeah, okay.
So to the outside world, it looks like we've just left.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, but then you would need to leave at the like. Yeah, okay. I'm sure we can make this. Okay, let's. Sure. Who wants to stay here? All of you, or?
I
me,
volunteer myself for this.
Yes.
me too.
Okay, so just tell me how we do this, and I'm afraid I won't be much of a help here.
Well, I'd say we'd start right away and lose no time here. Get digging. I
Okay.
don't think that all of us need to fake her disappearance. I don't think people are on our heels here right now.
No, not right now.
Tell you what could help get the Zentarim off our scent. Bear with me, because this might sound crazy, but they do think we owe them a favor.
Okay.
If, for example, while two of us are digging, the other group is stalling them by working the case on their behalf,
Or
then
yes,
we can buy
Yes.
time.
yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
But do we really think that the Zentarim are going to be onto us this quickly if we secretly dig tunnels beneath the keep? Unless we expect there to be a mole.
Why risk it? And besides, we have, and I kind of try to subtly talk to Sin about this without letting the Lord Protector know. With the whole, besides, we have other business to attend to in this regard.
That is true. I see. Maybe we can figure something out. Just rest assured that your city is in good hands. We would never let anything bad happen to you.
Okay, like
Daniela's darlings are on the case.
you know what? I'll get you the equipment. I'll talk to Dars. He's definitely on our side. He will get you some shovels. I'll. Where do you need to go? Like if this is the keep, like, and she opens the map to Tribur. Where do we need to dig?
Looking to Ellerin for this one.
Well, I guess we pointed out.
Okay.
By
So
the
basically, where the giant
map.
digged, you point out on the map, which is. Let me actually get the red arrow here. So this was around here. So what you're doing is she points you in one of the north sections of the keep. She points at the stone wall down there where you can like just get the stones out, like you pry the stones out of the wall, and then you just start digging in the cellar of the keep, so to say, into the ground, which takes some time. So who is the digging crew?
Me.
Me.
And me.
Okay. So I need all of you to roll 3 strength checks for me. Actually, let's do 3 athletics checks. That's better.
Oh, the last
Alright.
time I did this, it went so well.
Athletics. 3 times.
3 times.
Natural 20 on my first one.
Good.
Do you just want to do all of them, Jess, and then we'll...
Yeah. So 26 the first one, 14 the second one, and 12 the third one.
Okay. Next
Ellerin?
one.
Oh, I got 16, 12, and 17.
24, 19, 19.
Nice. Nemaya is definitely digging like a beast.
Somewhere in the back of her mind, she has a memory that she doesn't know she's done before of digging a trench. Really bad.
Yeah, it seems you learn from that somehow. So what's happening is Alaris, Ellerin, and Nemaya are doing shifts, and you're actually doing over average good. Like, more than over average, actually. I would say, like, you're doing 2/3 really, like, over average, so to say, good. So we're actually making really good progress, and like Alaris, Ellerin, you work in like, let's say 8-hour shifts as you just go through and grab like the dirt you just like pile up in the cellar, but you're already like digging for at least like 1 day. So what do the others do?
I would. Maybe I have an idea. Who else is with me on the Zentarim commando?
It's hilarious.
Lar.
Is it actually Solaris? Ah, shit, here we go again.
Yep.
Solaris, listen. Listen. Do you trust me?
Obviously not. But tell me what you want to say.
Well,
We have similar goals right now, so I think
Our,
we can work together.
our inside knowledge is that there is a nobleman in the city who's owing money to a man called Draven, who I suspect might have ties to the Zentarim. So either way, maybe if we point our attention to that, and also point the Zentarim's attention to this situation, and they will be too busy dealing with that issue rather than being able to notice anything's going on with the digging site. Does that sound like an idea?
I like where you're coming from. So you say there's a noble person in the city that owes money to Draven, the the barkeeper of this tavern we went to yesterday?
Yes, as far as I remember, this Draven took the nobleman's daughter away from nobleman because of the money he's being owed. And that
So you
sounds like
think-
Zentarim business right there to me.
So you think Draven has some sort of connection to Zentarim?
He might. And even if he doesn't, maybe the Zentarim sees some kind of profit to be gained there in some way. There's money on the line. It's shady criminal business right up the alley, I'd say. So the question is, would we first go to the nobleman? Would we first go to Draven? Would we go straight to the Zentarim?
I do think we would probably find out something interesting if we go to the nobleman first. The question is, how do we find a man that's missing his daughter?
It's a good question. All I have is a name. Besides Draven, there's Lilia. And we actually heard moments ago that Draven is the owner of the pleasing platter, so we do know where we can find him.
Perhaps the Lord Protector actually knows the nobleman if you know his name, how he looks.
Maybe.
Should we ask her?
Maybe. Might be a good idea.
Okay. So you're approaching her, like you're asking what are the details you were like. You kind of like describe how it looks. I mean, you know how it looks. So like after like describing like how he looks, it's really easy for her to just give you a name and location. And you're dealing with Nav Tesrim, and he is a merchant at the Lion's Share.
And that's where we're gonna find him?
That's I think like he's the kind of like the owner of this thing, but it's not doing that good. The Lion's Share is basically like right around like right around the square here. It's on the eastern side of the square.
Is it a tavern or something?
No, it's a merchant.
Okay.
It's kind of like a stock for traders.
Mini market.
Yeah, the problem is that they have some trouble with the Zentarim, so it's. I'm not sure what's going on there entirely, but they have some trading agreement, I think. I was not really open when I talked with him about it, so I can't really help him.
Okay, I think that's enough.
Alright.
Okay.
So, is it just the two of us who are gonna head there, or are we gonna get some reinforcements? I guess the other ones are gonna be busy digging. So maybe we should just head there, see what he has to say.
Okay. So you head to the Lion's Share, which to the Lion's Share. The Lion's Share is like right around the. This is the house with the pond beneath it. You have been on its roofs for quite some time. So as you go inside, you see it looks like a well-dressed man. This one, and as you enter, like greetings, visitors, travelers from the road. It's a pleasure that you're here. How can Nav CEST Tesrim be your humble servant?
Maybe we should talk in the back.
I'm sorry, who are you?
People with a lot of information.
And questions.
The most valuable of all offers.
That sounds definitely intriguing. Well, I can definitely let's get to back to counter. Maybe you want to have some tea?
I don't think so.
No tea? Good then. There's also someone else in in the in the land chair. Another man, he looks a bit bulkier. He seems like one of the Northmen, and yeah, he's just eyeing you as you go by into the back. And he puts you, sits you at a table. He points at the table to sit while he's making himself tea, at least for himself. So, friends, you want to do business?
Well, Sin, just a question. Did you tell me about what you heard? Like, how he prayed to you? Or, like, in general?
I just told you that Draven took his daughter because he's owing him money. Not why. I told you I know this because I overheard him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I don't say anything, first of all.
Okay. I need to write down this guy's name because it's kind of difficult for me to...
Narf Testrim. I'll actually write it in the chat. Give me a second.
Yeah, I have my notepad here. Narf.
I haven't done
Okay,
one who
Narf.
makes up these names.
Narf.
I love it when
Yes.
you write names down. It makes it so much easier.
Just tell me when to.
Listen, Nath. We happen to know something about your daughter.
I don't have a daughter.
Then your girlfriend.
I'm sorry. Okay. What?
Someone female and very important to you that is missing right now.
Her name is Lilia.
Layla.
All right. Layla.
Since you had that vision, like it is a series of misconceptions and misunderstanding. It's amazing. Oh yeah.
Like in crucial information.
What do you mean?
We know that you want Draven dead because he took her from you.
And as you said it, like he spills his tea. He's like, it's like what? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think no exactly.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. We are
Exactly.
outsiders in this conflict, and it is in your best interest to get us on your side.
Oh, this doesn't sound creepy at all.
As you see this, he's like looking left and right, and like looking outside if like the other man at the counter is still doing stuff, and like he's just closing the curtains, and he's like, "Follow me outside." And
Remember, we came to you first.
hey, please follow me.
I'm looking at Solarius. Do we feel safe following this man?
Right now,
I
yeah, it's
suppose?
like he's not much of a threat, and you are.
Okay. I thought this other guy sitting there was like his bodyguard.
Yeah, he was definitely looking a bit more stronger, but he actually tries to get you away from him.
Okay.
Ah.
So as you go outside, you're standing like in the near the well outside, and it's like, have you been sent to me?
Send to you? And I start to realize what he means. And I'm like,
Were we sent?
yes, we were sent. Your prayers were heard.
Oh my god, like I didn't know that this is so real. Suddenly, what do we need?
First of all, this service does not come for free. You must be aware of that.
Yeah.
There's a price to pay.
I know.
Only blood can pay for blood.
What do you need?
What do we need, Sin?
So you want Draven dead, don't you?
Yes.
Let's check.
Yes.
We need something in return.
Sure. What can I get you?
There is a group of Zentarim agents that are looking over Draven that will make it difficult for us to get to him and to fulfill the contract. You will need to distract them.
Wait, what? But like the Centurion actually, I thought they were only looking at me. Draven seems like such a wealthy man. I thought he just paid the price.
It's not
Paid-
so easy.
What price?
Well, it's like
Oh, yeah. This is
what do we need to do?
You know where they're located?
Like the Centurion? Yeah.
Yes. You and your bodyguard, you will need to come up with something. Distract them.
Oh, okay.
Do you know
Divert
where
their
they-
attention from the what is it called? Plentiful platter? Pleasing platter?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know where they're holding her?
Oh, well, she's like he doesn't really hold her.
Is she working for him?
Not exactly.
Is she with him?
I guess you can say that.
In her own free will?
Well, I mean, he kind of like bewitched her with his money and his guiles and his properties.
So the only thing you're actually suffering from is a broken heart, is that true?
Solaris, we need to help this man.
Oh my god.
Draven must die.
Do you know who I am? Sin? I am Silarios Alborukis. I am a ogre slayer. I slay giants and ogres. I don't come here to kill normal people that steal away lovers. That's not what we're here for.
I think you're misunderstanding the situation, Solaris. Excuse me for my partner. He's behaving very unprofessionally right now. Don't be worried, Nath. If you keep up your end of the bargain, Draven will die. I will see to that.
Just tell me
Wait.
where to be. When to be.
Do I have any assessment of how long the whole digging thing is going to take?
Like they are doing good work. You've seen like how they're like getting there. Like you're pretty intelligent, so I would say you kind of like know where they're going for. So you're probably like 2 days, and they should be already like where they should be.
What time of the day is it right now?
Probably still like before for lunchtime actually, because you went there in the morning.
How do we keep them busy for 2 nights?
I don't think we have to.
Do you think it's enough if we keep them? I like this is just me thinking out loud here, out of character. You think that they would, like criminals usually do, operate at night? So it would already do us good if we keep them busy during the night.
I mean,
which
you
is
know
what
the
I'm thinking.
Centurion. Like there are different parts of the Centurion. You know that there's like traders. They're like offering mercenary services. They're offering like more stealth-oriented services. But it's not like they only operate at night. Like if there's a contract, for example, like to assassinate someone, then depends. Like sometimes that's better on the day. Like in a crowd, sometimes it's better at night. But it would not say they're just like out at night. You know what I mean?
But I think it's more likely that they operate most of the shady businesses during the darker hours.
Trevor, you think like what you've seen is like more like the services Centurion. It doesn't look like this like more like the shady Centurion. So I'm not sure if like with your insight of the Centurion, I think you would say like they're probably as busy in the night as they are in the day. They're not like stalking in the shadows around. You know what I mean?
Listen, Nath, I will need you to be able to distract them for quite a while, so we can operate our prepare our hit operation on Draven. What I'm saying is that you need to strike some kind of business deal with them, some kind of bargain, some kind of, or you steal something from them in some way, and you will need to make them follow you outside the city. And on your return, you will find Draven dead.
Okay.
This is the price you have to pay. This is your end of the bargain.
I can do that. I think. Should I get to work right now?
You should make your preparations.
Okay,
we want to strike as soon as possible.
Just
Be
give me the
swift.
signal. Or he goes inside.
Okay.
We will know. So he's gone.
Yeah, he's inside again.
I was about to say we will know when you have done your.
Yeah, well, you can say that while he's going inside. So.
We will know when you've fulfilled your part of the deal. Well, Solaris, that went better than expected.
I mean, I was skeptical for a second, but it's his call if he really wants to threaten his life of some woman. So if he actually pulls through and distracts his entry room, then yeah, that was a good plan.
So you're going to help me kill Draven now?
Well, we don't have to actually kill Draven.
I think this is where you're wrong.
I mean, we can talk to Draven, sure, but I don't think there's any threat of Draven. So why would we want to kill him? You're just blood hungry, aren't you? You're just itching to kill something, aren't you?
As surprising as it might be to you, I'm a man of my word. I intend to fully uphold my end of the bargain, with or without your help.
I mean, I'm gonna join you and check it out, but if he's as innocent as it seems to be, I won't kill him. And that's that.
So I, kind of ignoring what you're saying, I'm kind of like busy, like in my thoughts. I'm like, we just need to make sure that they can't trace it back to us. The murder must look like an accident. So maybe we shouldn't talk to him.
What I'm saying. Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't talk to him, so no one can connect him to us.
So how do you wish to? Wait, maybe we should talk to the woman.
So that you can have a bad conscience after I kill him.
Well, you don't need to kill him. If you're so blood hungry, then just go ahead and kill the Zentarim. The world would be better off with them gone.
But that's just gonna have more of them follow us in the next weeks. We're trying to get away from them, not getting deeper into the Zentarim madness. If we start killing more Zentarim, we have to kill every single one of them until none of us are following us anymore.
I mean,
otherwise they won't let go.
I don't want to say I've got the moral high ground here, but I think killing all of the Zentarim might still be better than killing an innocent person that has, and I must say, a really nice restaurant.
I'm still not quite sure if it might not have been him who was putting this stuff into Alaris's and Elleren's wine. Well, we'll see. Maybe you don't mention the whole murder part to the mayor and Elleren. Just Alaris can know. She will understand.
Well, we'll figure it out once we get to Draven, alright?
Okay, for the sake of so other people can play again as well.
Yeah. I was about to shut up.
I would sit here and listen to the Sin and Solarios body cop.
Well, we need
TV
to
show
that part we
all
need
day.
to talk about anyway. But pretty quickly, at some point you signal him to distraction, take it out. For me, the question is how is your plan to approach Draven?
Approach what?
Draven.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe we can do some talking, but... So I turn to Solaris. If we do any talking, we will not allude to them at all what we know about Nath and about any plans of assassinating Draven or freeing Layla. You hear me? This cannot be traced back to us under no circumstance. Well, so if you insist on talking... Sure. Maybe we should have asked how Layla looks like.
Yeah, we should probably... Wait, we should probably ask him about this relationship with Layla.
Draven?
Yeah.
Well, it seemed kind of obvious to you that she's with him now.
Yeah, so I don't actually see a reason to threaten him.
Who talks about threaten? You said you just want to get to know him, so you can ease your conscience when I kill him if he turns out to be...
No! What? No, that's not how it works! No! I don't want to get to know people that you then murder! Why would I do that?
Well, if they turn out to be horrible, then maybe you don't feel that bad at night. Do you think I have a good feeling on my conscience every night when I go to sleep?
Probably
Do you
not
think
with
I
all the
just
horrible
close-
things you do.
Do you think I close my eyes and I don't hear their voices? I could do without another person I know behind the face that I'm cutting open.
Don't.
That's not how it works. The pact has been made. I have to honor it.
Since you're scaring me, you're telling me you have to kill this person?
Yes, I have to kill this person.
For what reason? What pact? You can trust me, Sin. You can trust me. Tell me. Persuasion.
Earlier, I asked you the
Persuasion. Persuasion.
Earlier, I asked you the same thing, and you just said we have similar interests. Why should I share with you my deepest secrets?
Perhaps I'll share some with you then.
Who says I care?
Or maybe I'll forgive you that you stabbed me in the afterlife. How about that?
I don't even know if I really did that.
Well, it's not me who told you so. It's your good friend Alaris. No, wait, it wasn't Alaris. It was Edorin. Well, why would he lie to us?
To me, it sounds like a trippy dream. Everything they said sounds to me as if they were just dealing with the events that have happened over the past weeks that have been on our minds, and this is how they're coping with this. I know a great deal about coping mechanisms, believe you me, and this is one of the ways. I have these crazy dreams all the time. It was different than what happened here to them apparently, but in many ways, this sounds very familiar to me, and let me tell you, it doesn't mean that I would ever try to kill you in the afterlife, and even if you were already dead, so what was supposed to happen?
Good point, but you know what? I would, even if it happened or not, I would forgive you that Ellerin has the impression that you would stab me. How about that?
I can see that where she's getting that impression from.
Yeah.
Ugh, God damn it.
Okay, let's cut this short. Maybe you telling me why you have this urge to kill this innocent man would make me understand and help you. I've got powers, and you know that. I have a lot of powers. Maybe I can help you.
Don't think you would understand. I don't think the powers that you have are high enough or like strong enough that you could ever solve the problem that I'm facing here.
Talk to
Maybe
me, Templars.
Maybe not yet, Sin. Maybe not yet, but if this scroll that the Lord Protector supposedly have used, if we get more information on this, you don't know what power this entails. This could change. This could change everything in the course of this world, in our destiny. It seems like we cannot die until we find this power.
Wait. You're saying there could be more of this? More of these scrolls?
Absolutely, Sin. You know, there's this. Okay, this is like I'm opening up to you here, Sin. What I'm telling you here is deep knowledge and really important.
It's really difficult for me, by the way, to stay in character when I'm just like laughing genuinely, about the way you, about the dialogue. This is not Sin laughing. This is staying very serious.
Mm.
Captain.
No, Captain. Sin is serious. Serious Sin. Give me one of these scrolls, and I will not have to kill Draven. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything I can do.
Sin, I don't have a scroll right now, but we need more information so we know where to
agree. I think
find
it's
these
very
scrolls.
great. But it sounds too good to be true. A scroll that makes any wish come true? Is that what you're saying?
Think further, Sin. Think further. Someone has created this scroll. Someone has the power to actually create these wishing items. He probably can do whatever he wants. Just imagine having that power. And everybody looking at you, begging you to help them with their tiny little people problems.
too late. The pact has already been done. And unless you can get me such a scroll in time, then there's nothing I can do to...
You say it has been done, but what if there's a reality where it has not been done? What if you turn back
Show
time?
me the way. Show
What
me
if
the
you-
way to the scroll, to the way, to the path that we can.
I want to
take without
kiss you,
any of the
Sid.
tokening. Please don't, or you might get that dagger after all.
Is that oh god.
Unintentional.
Okay. Pause.
So how's our digging going?
Great. As said, you're making good progress. I'm actually just waiting for Sin and Solaris to devise a plan to talk to Draven or do stuff, because after the Draven thing is executed, we can talk about what happens then.
Okay. Sin, if killing Draven is 100% necessary for you and not a matter of debating, but actually a matter of life or death for you, then go ahead. I won't take part in it, but go ahead. I won't have the blood of innocent men on my hands, just for you to fulfill an oath, but I will not mention it to the others. If you agree with me, and maybe perhaps in the future help me find this source of unlimited power, and as a benefit for you, I will, if I ever achieve that power, which I will, because apparently it is my destiny. It is a hard destiny, but it is a fair one. I've come to terms with it now, but when, eventually, it's not a question if, but when I will get this power, I will do everything in my power, which will be unlimited, to help you out of this oath. How about that?
I'm trying to decide if it's a crueler fate to be stuck in the position that I'm in right now, to rely on you for change. But I do accept. You won't tell the others that I will kill Draven.
Mm-hmm.
You will help me talk to them, see if maybe the impression they make on you is as, how would you say, unlikable, that you will maybe help me after all. And anything that comes thereafter, we'll see if we find that source of unlimited power. Dum-dum.
Sounds good to me.
Good. Awesome. How do you want to do this? Give me a
I
quick
guess we're
plan,
gonna-
Sin.
Want to go there to the pleasing platter?
Mhm.
We can pay someone to go inside and maybe give him a note so he can meet us outside.
Let's do it.
Like a boy or something.
I think we can go by ourselves. I have a plan. I could disguise myself.
Oh,
I could disguise
you can
myself
right.
as the Zentarim.
I like it.
Okay.
Yes, that's what we'll do.
There's no irony in my voice. I absolutely love that plan.
So you turn to Erlen, or
Yes.
okay? So you cast disguise self with you. You look like Erlen. Erlen is a bit higher than you. So if someone would touch your face, he would probably go through it and touch your forehead. But except that, you kind of like match up with the illusion. He also is a bit tougher than you. So as long as you're not, not tackling anyone or so, handshakes are fine. But anything apart that, which is like contact with someone else, it could be trouble.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going up to the pleasing platter. There is again the bodyguard standing in front of it, and it's looking like, oh, Mr. Erlen, how can I help you?
I need to see Draven right now.
of course, follow me. And you are. He moves you to the big estate downstairs, not to the restaurant, but actually down. It's a big villa. And again, as you go inside, you have this feeling of this illusion again. The space inside looks bigger than outside, but again, you can see on the walls down, like where there's like the bigger space, there's like this transparent wall behind it. So it looks like you're looking into like the mountains from there, but you also see like there's a wall before you, so it kind of like breaks the illusion. And you're escorted like to the entrance, and like there's another butler waiting for you both, and this gentleman is here to see Draven. And the butler just nods and points the way. And you go upstairs. You're just alone, right?
Yeah, what happened to Solarius?
That's what
Didn't he
I'm asking
wanna...
right now.
I stay as backup, but out of sight of the bodyguard. I just look at the house.
Okay.
Or is that in part of your plan, or shall I join you?
To be honest, all this time I thought we were gonna go to the Pleasing Platter and talk to Draven there. But I guess we're at his private home now.
Yeah, it's kind of like the villa below, yeah.
Yeah. I can't sadly disguise Solarius, otherwise I would have disguised him as well. Maybe he should like take a fake mustache or something.
I think I can just join you. I don't think the person will question you.
Yeah, but I don't. So now with the whole Zentarim deal, I don't want you to be associated with the Zentarim in that moment. Because I think some terrible things might happen very soon.
Then I'll stay out of sight of the butler and just look at where you're going.
So he's standing outside. So it's okay.
Yeah, I can do a stealth check if you want.
Yeah,
no,
maybe
not right now. You're just like in the vicinity for now.
Okay.
I mean, you could walk around, try to find out something more about them while I'm talking to them inside. I don't want to hijack the whole session.
No, it's fine. I'll watch. I'll watch from the outside.
Yeah, for now, let's just go with you because the butler escorts you in. Like, there's a big staircase out of marmor where like it splits up in two staircases going up to the upper floor where you can look down. It's like it's very nicely done. The area is all white marmoring. There's statues that look like this old Greek statues in there. There are plants in there. If you look up, you actually see 3 suns like circling around each other. It's very, very strange and beautiful. And he gets you into a chamber. The butler is like, "Can I get you anything to drink while you wait, sir?"
I would like a beer, please.
Of course. And like
What's some drinking?
1 minute later, he brings a beer to you. Golden Pub Finest, my word. Draven will be with you in shortly. Do you do anything while you're alone? Sorry?
I just wanted to tell him that he better hurry. This is urgent.
Of course. And do you want to do anything while you're alone in the guest room right now?
So I'm in this guest room. Is there any valuable ornaments around me?
I mean, yeah, actually. There are a lot of stuff. Like there are a lot of nicely decorated stuff. The statues, for example, have it looks like they have like silver eyes or something. It looks like the walls are also ornamented with gold and everything. Stuff which is quick to grab. It's probably just some art stuff. So the question is like they're paintings. There are like little statues in there.
Yeah, nothing that I could just grab and put into my pocket.
I mean, there's like a golden, like the door has a golden knob. You could theoretically get that out.
But then he's gonna come inside and be like, "Where did this golden knob go?"
I mean, if he wants to go outside again, I guess.
Will he want to leave?
I don't think I want to take anything right now. Is there anything in the vicinity that is pointy?
Not really.
Or that invites to a deep fall?
I mean, there are the windows, but it's only the first floor, so it could. They theoretically could survive that.
You could just break his neck and then throw him out the window.
That's exactly what I thought as well.
I wanna I wanna hide behind the door where the door would open.
So hide behind the door. Make a stealth check for me.
Okay. 22.
At some point, the door opens and a very luxury dressed man comes into the room. And
So
he's
just
looking
him?
around.
Just him, no one else.
No, just him.
This seems too easy. I feel like horrible things are gonna happen. So there were windows, right?
Yes.
First floor, you say.
What a great episode.
Well. So, can I close the door and at the same time try to assassinate him from behind?
So you can close the door, and like how you want to do it, like with a dagger or?
Yeah, with the dagger, just slit his throat from behind.
Okay, so you close the door. That probably like attracts his noise, and at that point you.
It wouldn't be a oh, okay. I was about to I want to do it in a way where I'm like, while I'm slitting his throat, I would like kick the push the door close with my leg, not my leg, with my.
Make your attack
What?
check with advantage.
Okay. I just want to make sure no one sees it because I leave the door open. Okay.
You're probably wondering how I got into this point.
23.
Okay, roll damage with your assassin trait.
Oh,
I always forget how this works.
You have a guaranteed critical hit.
That's 2d6 plus 1d4 plus 4, and that times 2.
Wait.
I think that's how it works.
1d4 plus 4 plus the 2d6, and that's crit. All of that double, yeah.
Alright.
Stupid crazy damage
Ooh.
time.
This is already a pretty good start. 10. 12, okay. Plus 4 is 16, times 2 is 32.
Yeah, how you want to do this?
As nothing super fancy about this. As I say, I would like to close the door by not really banging it shut, but like slightly kicking it shut, so it just falls shut. As I slit his throat, without getting dirty, hopefully.
It's an illusion. Like even if you would get dirty, it would just go through the illusion.
Oh, okay. But I would like pushing him away, and then holding him, and then letting him to the floor as softly as I can.
Okay.
There was one thing I thought I have to check right now.
At this point, like the strange excitement again washes over you, and you feel like powerful. And at this point, you also get a level, by the way.
Nice.
finally.
Finally.
Well, if I have the time, I would like to carve. Doesn't Baal have like a symbol?
Yeah, he
Or
has like this
something?
hand, like the bloody red hand.
Is it too much of an operation? Would it take too much time to like quickly carve that into?
No. I mean, it takes
I
a minute
would-
probably, but you know.
I did. Okay, I'm gonna check if I hear anybody else
Make
or see
perception
anybody
check.
else. Okay. Unnatural 20.
Yeah, no one.
Okay, then I'll do so. I'll carve that.
Also, since you got the natural 20, you also get a bit of like background info. What you like? This seems like a very important business meeting. So they get like the butlers and everything. Like they have assured that this is private, right? So like you probably have even more time than you think.
Okay. Well, I will definitely carve that bloody hand. Where do I carve it into? I guess his forehead.
Okay.
I don't know. Is there any other place where it would make sense without like undressing him? I don't think so. Otherwise, I would just do it on the back. But
Okay.
so
So forehead back.
maybe I. No, I just do the forehead,
Okay.
and then I will see if he's got anything valuable with him.
Yeah, he actually has. So if you go through his pockets, he has several gemstones, like 2 onyxes, a sapphire, and he has 150 gold with him.
Poggers.
Nice. That's 3 more bets you can lose.
Yoink. Alright, I'm just adding that to my pouch really quickly. Gemstones, you say?
Yeah.
How many you say?
2 onyxes, a sapphire.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna write that down in my notes here, so it doesn't take as long. Two onyxes,
And 1 sapphire.
sapphire. And I'm gonna steal. No, I'm not gonna steal the golden up. That's going too far. Well, then I want to look outside the window.
Everything's going on like it has been before.
Would I see an opening to disappear from the window, or would I have to go back the way I came?
As you look down, like if you just go through the window, it probably would get a lot of attention because there are people tending to the gardens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why don't I think I want to be seen though. I'm still disguised. And my disguise should last for a bit longer.
Yeah,
I think this whole thing didn't take quite long.
No, it's like 45 minutes probably you still have.
Yeah. So I will make sure I'm gonna peek through the keyhole to see if there's anyone else on the other side.
No, not really.
Okay, and I will move the corpse away so that if they open the door, I will put the corpse where I was standing, waiting for him.
Okay.
So if someone just casually looks into the room, they might not see the corpse because
But they see the blood though on the floor.
I don't have time to wipe that away. Anyway, I'll just make my way out of here.
Okay. As you go downstairs, you see the butlers nod to you. Say, farewell, Mr. Erlen.
Well, yes, and I will say, Draven will not be disturbed for another hour. He has some important business to
Of course.
conclude.
Thank you very much. Have a good day, sir.
Have a good day, and
You're a
always
good
pay
man.
your debts. I say to him with a devilish smile.
And
then I will.
you move outside of the villa. At some point you pass the bodyguard, which still stands like in front of the pleasing platter. You join with Solarius at the street, and you make your way back to the keep.
And then at some point I want to change back into my normal self when no one's watching.
Yeah, like probably when you're back at the keep, because as you look at it, like you're still a bit bloody now from the moving the body, carving stuff.
Okay, but I don't want to walk like inside of everyone.
No, like look at this. Like it's like you're not bloody, but you have some blood stains here and there. So you just hide them. You cover it up and.
Okay, so I can.
Yes.
I just want to make sure that no one associates Orlan with the keep or with.
Yeah, you can
best case,
do one more stealth check for me, maybe.
Okay.
Just walk into an alley and then come out as sin
24.
again.
Okay, now you managed to put everything where it belongs, and you both move together in the keep. And is there anything you want to do together? Otherwise, we move forward to the main event and then we stop the session.
I would have just asked how it went.
Okay, I will just ask Solarius, did you get anything done? Did you manage to talk to Lelia? Anyone else?
No, I trailed you guys to make sure you get out safely.
Well, I think for now we have the situation under control.
Okay.
So you don't want to know what happened?
I just wanted to know if it went well. That's all I want to know.
It went as expected.
Good. That's all I need to know. Let's get back.
Cool. You go back to the keep. You're still people are still digging. You wait until one more day. They're still digging. At some point, they hear a cling, and you Niemeyer found it because Niemeyer doing the most work right now, and Niemeyer unearths some parts of it, And what you see here is it looks like some metal. It's do you know, like, have you seen Iron Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Many times, yeah.
Perfect. Do you know the arc reactor? Like how the shape of the arc reactor? Imagine like the arc reactor without like all of the special lights and stuff, like just like the metal, so to say.
Okay. Okay.
And like as you call for the group, like Sin comes down, Zolaris comes down, the Lord Protector comes down. Like it seems like she's a bit stronger after these 2 days again, but she still has the white hair. But at least she's moving again, like without the stick, the staff, the walking stick. And Ellerin and Alaris are coming down as well. But as Ellerin and Alaris are near the presence of this thing, they both feel like dread inside of them. Like they are somehow afraid of this thing. They don't know why, but this thing gives you the creeps. And with this, we end the session. Thank you very much.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
That was so much fun. That
was a lot.
whole session was so good.
Glad you liked
Thank
it.
you, Green.
I was not sure if the whole wish thing was really like killing a lot of the consequences and like the mood and stuff, but I'm glad it worked out.
I assume we don't get this get out of jail for free card.
You do it
every
once,
time.
and don't do it twice.
That's two different Deus Ex Machinas in a row in giant fights now. So we're running out of luck.
Oh wait, what happened in the other one?
The angel, or the half angel.
I mean, you fought
Killing the
two giants. Like you actually slew yourselves, won yourselves.
And
Yeah.
we nearly got destroyed. If we'd had to take the second one out, that's my point.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have survived two.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I don't remember it being that close. I
Yeah.
thought this was much more of a wipe.
This was complete wipe.
But
Like-
the other one
It's-
that was very
The
close
other
was
one, the other one was less close because Alaris was there the entire time.
Mm.
Yeah.
This time I was actually sad because I thought, okay, Solarius is done.
I am going
Really
to go
gotta be more
ahead.
careful with what we're fighting.
I'm going to
That's-
go ahead and create a second character now.
That's why I was very hesitant. That's why I kept asking, because I was very hesitant to fight this thing.
Well, I mean, you know, you're all not the strongest out there, but you're getting there. Because like after this whole thing, you also all of you get a level up. So Sin actually gets 2 today.
Oh.
Sin,
Oh,
you can-
really?
Oh, we get one today.
What?
Yo, level 7.
Yeah, Sin, you can now
Holy crap.
you can now think of like where you want to spend your levels freely. Like there's no limits. You can either go cleric, you can go rogue. It doesn't matter. Like just how you want to choose it.
Okay.
And yeah, good. I would say then let's cut it for today. Let's play next Monday again. Let's see how the story unfolds there. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to uncover. We actually wrote down like a lot of the quests today in our Discord. So like we have not the main quest. Like we have 5 side quests kinda. We have like actually with 3 side quests, like plus 5 personal quests and so on. A lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to uncover. Thanks for watching. Again, it's always a pleasure to have you in the chat, even though the stream didn't work out that well. Stay safe, stay inside, don't get corona. You know how it works.
Huge shout out to Apple for the
Yes.
last couple of episodes because it was so much fun and
It
she
was.
was great.
If you want to see Upper again, hit her up on Twitter, tell her like she needs to be here with us again. I'm sure she appreciates it. Maybe she'll actually come back. Because, you know, she's like out there alive. She could be there at any, you know, at any point, really. So, yeah. So thanks again, Apro. Thanks you all. Thanks for the chat and like for participating. Looking forward to next Monday. See you there and hope you have a good week. Stay safe. Bye.
See you soon.
Take care, everyone.